Get ready. Save the date. It's the Gospel Sounds Music Awards. Coming to Birmingham, Alabama, August the 22nd, 2025. It's the inaugural Gospel Sounds Music Awards. For information, please visit us on our website, gospelsoundsmusicawards.org. This is one that you don't want to miss. See you there.
It's your boy, Uncle Luck. I'm from Lafayette, Louisiana, and I'm rocking with Yielded on the FIYAH Show, baby. Oh, yeah.
Ooh, wait, it's your boy, Lee to the Rod. What up, everybody? And I'm rocking worldwide with my girl, Yielded. She keep bringing that blaze to the FIYAH Show. Ooh, wee. So y'all keep it funky, keep it peaceful, keep that love, and Yielded, you keep bringing that fire, lady. Ooh.
I'm Sean Lee House from Kansas City, rocking with Yielded on the FIYAH Show.
Hello there, this is your head Deacon Tuesday from Charlotte, Louisiana, and I'm rocking with you on the FIYAH Show. Now you know, let's go!
What's up? It's your boy, comedian Cousin Al from Houston, Texas, and I'm rocking with my girl Yielded on the FIYAH Show. Every Tuesday from 4 to 7.
This is Naisha Miller from Seattle, Washington, and I'm rocking with Yielded on the FIYAH Show.
What up, world? It's your boy, Januel, coming out that H-Tex, that H-Time, and I'm rocking with my girl, Yielded, and that FIYAH Show all the time. That's right.
Hey, yo, Antoine Hilton from Long Island, New York, and I'm rocking with my main girl, Yielded, on the FIYAH Show.
The radio, if you feel it, we gon' talk, we gon' laugh and hear music.
Been going on, jogging. Y'all, because I already know what y'all was doing. Listen, it's amazing Tuesday here. I hope y'all can hear me all right. Am I sounding good? Looking good, am I? Grab a neighbor, grab a friend, grab a dog. Oh, yeah, we're going to have fun. Oh, we're going to do it right. Oh, yep. It's your girl Yielded again here where we are every Tuesday, 4 to 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, putting a little heat to the word on the street. We got an amazing show for y'all today. It's a good old Hot Talk Tuesday. We're going to bring in all of the laughter. We're going to bring in all of the fun. We just going to do what we do. We want you to be a part of the audience today. And how do we want you to do that? We want y'all to talk. We want y'all to shout out, folks. We want y'all to let everybody else know that we are here. Shout out to the first one in the quiet stand on today. Shout out to Roy Brown out there in them Louisiana streets. Roy, what is happening? Go ahead and get some friends and family over here today. Let them know that the forecast is going to be rainy. Why? Because Michael is sitting somewhere with an umbrella. What is going on? Anyways, look, it's 4:03. Amazing day. I'm ready to get this show started. So do me a favor. Like and share the video. Like and share the video. Like and share the video. And while you're liking and sharing it, go ahead and let the friends and family that you hang out with most, let them know we live. Let the ones that you don't really care for, let them know we live too. Let everybody know. Why? Because we just want everybody here so that they can share with us and talk with us and chit chat with us. Look, last week, y'all, it seemed like a long time since I've been here. And it's because I was all over the place last week. Again, had an amazing time doing Atlanta Live. So thank y'all so much for continuing to be hanging out with Lorenzo and them while I wasn't here. I know it. I know it was a lot, just hanging out with them while I wasn't here. But I appreciate y'all. You know what I'm saying? So look, get who an umbrella? Roy, now look. Roy, I'm going to give you some rules today. Cut up. Have fun. Shout it up over here in the quiet stand. Do your thing. I don't know who we getting the umbrella and why we getting them an umbrella. Is it raining in Louisiana? What's going on? Roy, now this is what I want to know. You got your umbrella over there. That's what my baby boy used to say. Umbrella. You got your umbrella. Did you get your ticket? You come to hang out with me on Saturday? Did you get your ticket, Roy Brown? I'm gonna meet you on Saturday. I want to see your face in the place. I want to see the man behind the screen. What? Look. It's what in the chart? Look here. Clearly, it's been raining for 2 weeks because somebody decided to show up here with a umbrella. Why you got an umbrella? Michael, where you been?
I've been working. I've been slaving. I've been doing it. I've been getting it done. Boy, do I
Don't tell
miss
the saints
you
you've
guys.
been doing it.
And look, see all that? I got to capture all these tears.
That's what the umbrella is for. Well, turn it the
everybody-
other way since we crying.
I heard everybody's been crying, so I got to stop the tears, you know.
Oh, that's what the umbrella is for. Get bye, Mike. I don't have time for you. Get out of here. Mike's sitting there with an umbrella. I ain't know why the man had an umbrella. Lorenzo, we need to do some sort of security clearance because Mike O showed up to the show with an umbrella. I think this should be security or something that should be censoring and checking. And Roy, wait a minute. Roy, so I know we don't know that each other that well, and I know we've just kind of met virtually, but that first word in the last message that you typed, that's not something I want you to get used to saying to me. N and O don't really go in a sentence when talking to Yielded. I don't like for people to tell me no. Okay, so correct that and say yes, I did. Yes, you got your ticket, and yes, I'm gonna meet you on Saturday. Okay, yeah, you got a typo on your screen. But look, y'all, let's get on into these liking and sharing. Y'all make sure you like and share. Get these national holidays together, and then I'm gonna bring the meteorologist, the weatherman, back in a little while. But right now, it is again. Do y'all know it's May 6th? It is May 6th. In 3 days, it's gonna be my firstborn's birthday. So, like some years ago, I became a mama like in 3 days. You know what I'm saying? And guess what? It just so happened to be on Mother's Day. So, anyways, we're gonna give some shout out to some mothers on today. We're gonna give some shout out to some baby mamas on today. We're gonna give some shout outs to. Okay, let's get to the national holidays before I get in trouble. Today is National Beverage Day. As some of my co-hosts are in the back turning up. I pray that's water. It looks vodka-ish, but I think it's water. But yes, it's National Beverage Day. It is also National Foster Care Day. It is National Tourist Appreciation Day. How many of us look like tourists when we go out of town and be lost, looking at the map and walking around and wandering in the people way? Now, this is what I want to know. How many of us look like tourists on them roads when we trying to drive? Yeah, you don't know where you're going. You're looking at your navigation system. You're looking down at your itinerary, seeing where you're supposed to go and to put it in there. Why do we wait till the last minute to put that stuff in the navigation? And now you're missing exits and going across 4 lanes to try to get way across yonder ways to exit off the freeway. Don't do that, because the people be blowing the horn at you saying French words and calling you tourists. So yeah, y'all, let's be prepared. Put on your navigation. Put in your car and let your car tell you where to go. National Tourist Day. It is also National World Asthma Day. Shout out to all of the Baptist preachers who pretend to have, hoop like that. It's National Asthma Day. For you hoopers that get real asthmatic, it's your day. And God is, we bless God for your asthmatic responses, and thank God for inhalers and all such things as that. It is also National is it Westminster? Is that a dog? Westminster Dog Show Day. Yeah, it's that day. I don't know why. Let me say something real quick before I move forward. Listen, let me get close to the screen. Ma'am, sir, y'all starting to do way yonder too much with your dogs. I don't want to grocery shop with your dog, okay? I know they say you can't leave the dogs in the car. How about leave them at home? Because the grocery store where I go get my groceries, I don't want you pooping around. Leave your dogs at home, baby. And then y'all want to everybody want to have an emotional support dog and get on the plane with your emotional support. I need an emotional support person to deal with your emotional support dog. Y'all doing too much with these dogs. You got them in your purse. You got them in your backpacks. They riding in the grocery buggies. They rolling down the windows and flipping people off in the traffic. Y'all doing too much with these dogs, okay? Listen, just keep your dog. Your dog is yours, okay? It's yours. I don't want your dog. I don't like your dog. I don't want to be around your dog, okay? I don't have a dog because I don't like dogs. So why do I got to go to the dentist? I'm at the dentist in the lobby, and your dog is out there dog coughing or whatever those noises are that they make that's not quite barking. I don't like that. I need y'all to keep your animals at your house. And then they at the dentist office dragging their booty on the floor. I know what they're doing. They cleaning up. So now I'm at the dentist where they got to go in my mouth and your dog done drug his hind part all clean across the floor. I'm not, stop doing that. Leave your dog at the house. It is National Teachers Day. Shout out to all of the educators out there in these streets. I give big hats off to y'all. Y'all do an amazing, fantabulous job with these people cheering, because people cheering is something else. And I'm going to say people cheering because my child is, oh, Lord. One of his teachers texted me the other day. And she said, if Dallas tell you that I rung him up, then I probably did. Because Dallas cuts up in class. I said, ring him up. Put your hand around this area right here and mash until he sounds like he got asthma. It's National Asthma Day. So I can't say that because they're gonna block him. Just suppress his airway. Put him in respiratory distress. It is also to shout out to all of my fellow nurses. It is National Nurse Day. Yep. Shout out to y'all nurses. Y'all do an amazing job. I'm not talking, listen, no disrespect to you, but this is not your day, okay? Nurses' aides, not the same thing. It's not your day. It's National Nurse Day. Y'all have Nurse Assistant Day. So today it's actually a whole week. It's National Nurse Association Week. Appreciation Week. I'm sorry, not association. But shout out to all my nurses, y'all. I know most of y'all have absolutely no idea that Yielded is a nurse. And I have been a nurse for a long time, okay? A long time. That's all I'm gonna say, because in a minute y'all gonna know how old I am if I start telling y'all all this kind of stuff. That's why I told y'all that in 3 more days I'll be a mother for the first time for a few years, but I'm not gonna tell y'all how old and how many. But don't worry about it. It is also, whose birthday is it? It's Meek Mill's birthday. Y'all know Meek Mill's? It's Meek Mill's birthday. It's Willie Mays' birthday. It's Chris Paul's birthday. Happy birthday to the people's name. But look here, y'all. It is 4/12. That means I've gotten all the way through these national holidays. I promise y'all, every week I did not make these up, but I did share them with you. Why do we celebrate the national holidays on here? Because some of y'all ain't quite grasped the concept that it's a reason to celebrate every day that God gives you grace and mercy. The elders would say every time that you put your right foot down, that's your grace. Every time you put your left foot down, that's your mercy. And that's a reason to praise God and to celebrate him. So y'all ain't caught on to it yet. So we got to celebrate dogs and don't. Oh, I missed this one. It's National Donkey Week. I feel some kind of way about it. If I were biblical, I would say it in another way. But I know the saints ain't going to receive it that way. But in my Bible, very seldomly does it say donkey. It uses the 3-letter spelling. What's going on, Mr. Fred Allen Jones? How are you, sir? Oh, if I had a song, I'd sing it right now because I know you'd play for me. Oh, yeah, listen. The saints is showing up in here today. What's going on? But look, it is National Donkey Week, okay? So for those of you that are typically donkeys on a regular day, this is your week to continue to shine, all right? So continue to be a donkey, a jack donkey. All right, listen, Lorenzo, it's 4:15. You probably should bring the guy. Look, we have this search party out here in Houston, and they were searching the streets because we have had some missing people. And so they did a wonderful, fantabulous job of finding him. And so Michael has been missing for probably about 1,100 days. And he just showed up here today, and he showed up with a suit, a tie, and an umbrella. He said that he showed up here with an umbrella because the saints and the church members had been crying because he was gone. So if y'all missed Mike O, like I missed Mike O, go ahead and just give Mike O a warm welcome for the very first time this year. A welcome back to the FIYAH Show. Mike O, what's that?
For the first time. First time's the best time. All the time. How's everybody doing out there? I missed y'all. I
You
missed
missed them.
y'all. I miss you. Hey.
I miss you.
What's up, Sean Lee? Long time no talk. Apparently, I wasn't the only one out. I didn't know that.
Well, you know, last week, Michael, I was in and out and in because I was out in those Atlanta streets and I was out there interviewing with the peoples. And then we had the whole interview live on the show last week. Yeah, we did. Oh, Sean
Lee.
Me and you must never part. We missed you too, Sean Lee. Listen, Sean Lee started acting funny after the game in January.
Yes, I think she's over it.
Yeah, she done got over it now. She was intermittently missing. Kept talking about she had class and even came up with a diploma and a picture. Talking about she graduated from somewhere or something. I was just, you know, just
whatever.
Just the randomness. I tell you.
Whatever, lady.
Not whatever, lady.
I'm just kidding, Sean Lee. You know we love you. We miss you. We miss you.
So, Michael.
Yes, ma'am.
What is that? Oh, take that down. Take it down. Sean Lee, I'm not even playing. I'm not even playing with you. So in the text, it looked like a poodle. But then when he put it on the screen, I was able to realize what that is. Sean Lee, no ma'am. No ma'am, don't do that. Cut it out. So Mike O, where have you been? Tell the people, because they've been looking.
The people need to understand one thing. I have a full-time gig, and it is starting to beef up a little bit. Mike O's been working very hard lately. And as you know, Mike O is a real estate agent. I'm a realtor. And
you're not a realtor.
No, I'm not a realtor. I don't know what a realtor is.
Yeah, I correct my friend with that.
I don't take days off. When's the last time you had a day off?
Me?
I'm talking to you.
When's the last time I had a day off?
Oh man, you got that same schedule I do. Every day-ish.
Yeah,
every day-ish.
Yeah, you gotta work. If the Bible say men don't work, don't eat.
That's right. And look at me.
And I like to eat. Big Back University. Do you hear me?
Big Back Nation.
I'm one of the founding members of that. You hear me?
Not only am I a member, client, I'm a member.
You listen and serving the public well. Now, Michael, what's going on in the housing industry right now that's got you so busy? Is it a buyer's market, seller's market? What's happening?
You know that Houston is the number one energy capital of the nation.
Mm-hmm.
And if you look at the price of gas, it's going which way?
Gas. I don't even know. I just fill up and pull up and fill up.
It's going down a little bit, which
it's
means
going down.
Which means the industry is doing good. And if you live in this area, you're going to notice a lot more people coming in because they want a part of it. So,
can you let them know Houston is closed?
I wish, but I don't want them to. Come on over. Everybody come on.
We don't got no more room out here. That's why the Farrah hogs is sitting on the porch, because y'all done cut down their habitat.
We'll take care of you. Just come see me.
The Farrah hogs.
It's your place to stay. Not next to the hogs.
Listen, they coming on the porch because you done cut down their habitat. The alligators is on the porch. The Farrah hogs is on the porch. Bambi and them was out there the other day having a party by the fence. Now listen. When the nutria rats start coming, I'm leaving. You understand? Bambi and
pack your bags because they coming.
Bambi and Prancer and them was out there by the fence the other night, and I was okay with that. But if the nutria rats, if Master Shredder and Splinter, who is it? Which one, Shredder or Splinter, start coming by the porch?
That little cane, that little walking cane.
I'm not staying here.
Lorenzo, are you coming with that cane?
Lorenzo, are you coming to hang out with us? So make sure y'all like and share. Look, this is one thing I want to make sure that we get across here, is that we do this here live on Anointed Radio Network. We got an amazing announcement in about 7 minutes or so. I don't know when we're going to announce it. I just threw a number out there. But in a minute, we're going to announce something to y'all. But we do this live on Anointed Radio Network, and we're live here on our social media platforms so that y'all can see our beautiful and handsome faces and see Mike's new tie that he bought. Michael, do you know you got a tie clip at my office?
Does it have an American flag on it?
It does have an American flag on it.
There it is.
It's probably been there over a year. I saw it yesterday. I was cleaning off my desk. I was like, whose tie is this? Clip is this? Michael's. But yeah, so you got an American tie clip at my office. I thought about putting it on eBay, but I didn't know if it was. Yeah, I didn't know if it was worth anything.
It's worth
to put on eBay. You know what I mean?
Anyways, so they would have said, that's Michael's.
And it would have been worth millions. But look, y'all, we want to do something. We want to make sure that we get all of our likes and all of our shares in and out and comments. We want y'all to start subscribing to the show. Make sure you don't miss it and tune in, because when I tell y'all God is doing some amazing things with this show and about to take it to a different level. Now, here's the thing. Let me get a little close to the screen. I don't want y'all to say we acting funny when you can't find us on here. When you can't find us on here, it's because we done moved to another level, and we ain't gonna be doing social media no more. We're gonna be strictly on podcast and radio platforms. So if you stay tuned and stay in the groove with where we are, then you won't miss us when we move. You understand? Because with greatness, oh, come on, I said something right there. With greatness comes elevation. And I'm not calling us great. I'm calling him. He's the great I am. So God is going to continue to elevate us. And so if you're not following us and if you're not subscribed to us and you don't know where we are, 9 times out of 10, we're not going to come back to tell you. So make sure you're following. Make sure you're liking and you're subscribing. Make sure you're following this page. Make sure you're following our YouTube channel. Make sure you can go find us on all your podcast platforms. In the instance that we just actually go boom and
Are you gonna put our YouTube link on the ticker?
That's I believe it'll magically appear, but you can find us on everything. IB Yielded, IBE YIELDED.
Look at that. It says, did you see what Sean Lee said? She said
I know she's gonna be right there with us.
She'll be right there with us. You know who she said it before? She said it first. Where's our Janice last name Harris at?
So look, last week, Miss Janice clocked in and out for the very last time.
Whoa.
Miss Janice retired from the United States Postal Service 20 plus years. I don't know the exact number. So now she's discombobulated. She don't know what time of the day it is. She don't know what week of the day, a day of the week it is. She don't know nothing. She's just confused as all get out.
2 words right now, huh? My tie. My tie.
You hit, is that even 2 words?
My tie. She gonna make it 2 words. That's Janice.
That's it. She could do that. But Miss Janice was hanging with me this weekend. I give big shouts out to Miss Janice. She be wherever she need to be when she need to be. But look, y'all, it's 4:23. We getting ourselves prepared for some of that dedicated news. And so I do believe that Miss Janice probably will pop in here. She popped on last week and said she had took a nap too late because she's confused in the spirit and don't know what time of the day it is. But she was still working last week. She retired on Wednesday. The show was on Tuesday. So I don't know where she was and what she was doing. But right now, she was in my inbox earlier, but I ain't seen her lately. But anyways, we're going to get ready for the dedicated news. Are y'all ready for the dedicated news? We're going to probably take a commercial break. I don't know if it's just going to be me and you, Michael. I don't know if you know what's going on, but we're going to take a commercial break. And when we come back from commercial break, we're going to get ready for the dedicated news. So y'all go ahead while we taking quick commercial, run out real quick and share this with everybody that's online. That you see their little green light, send it in their inbox. Send the link to them, okay? So they can see it. I'm going to go send it to Janice while we go to commercial break because I need her to be here for the news because I don't want her coming in after the news. Oh, dang. I missed the news. Y'all should play the news again. Is that my Janice voice?
I don't know. No, you need to try harder.
Janice. She gonna say, "Oh, nappy head, run the news."
Oh, there you go. That Janice. I thought that was Janice. All of a sudden, I'm looking for her real quick.
Hey, nappy head. But yeah, so we're gonna take a quick commercial break. Shout out to Felicia Lamb, who was also hanging out with us on this weekend. Look, y'all, I'm gonna tell y'all all about it when we come back right before the news. I'm gonna tell y'all where we were. We might even have some clips. I don't know, probably not. because I ain't saying nothing about it before now. But we was out in these streets this weekend. We had an amazing time. We might even had a clip from last week where we interviewed on Atlanta Live. I don't know. I'm throwing slugs out there so Lorenzo can roll his eyes and sweat on top of his head. He don't care nothing about what I'm saying. But Lorenzo, if in the event that you had it, the people might want to see some of that. But anyway, roll them commercials right now. We got to pay some bills, keep the lights on, the water on, and keep my toenails polished. Amen. Praise God. Mm-hmm.
Hey there, travelers. You going somewhere? Need a hotel? Then call Hotel Wiz anytime, day or night, for rates too low to publish. You can save up to 75% on over 500,000 hotels across the globe and get our best price guarantee with no booking or cancellation fees ever. We've got some of the lowest hotel prices you'll find in New York, Chicago, Las Vegas, San Francisco, Washington, D.C., and a lot more. Don't waste your time surfing for deals. Make a free call right now and find deals too low to publish. Save up to 75% right now with no cancellation fees. And to make it even easier on you, we're here 24/7 to help. So call right now. Bookmark us in your cell phone. Whatever you need to do, just pick up the phone and call this number for hotel deals that'll knock your socks off.
Call 877-801-8832. That's 877-801-8832. Again, that's 877-801-8832. Call now.
The abuse of opioids and heroin is killing people. Recover Now is a new national movement to help you curb your addiction. You can get help now, right now, and you can get clean in as little as 7 to 30 days. So don't wait. Change your life. Call the number on your screen right now. We can help. You could have a brand new life in as little as 7 to 30 days. You can change your life. Call the number on your screen right now.
Here's an important message from the U.S. Med Diabetes Solution Center. If you have diabetes, you know the pain of pricking your fingers. But now, by wearing a small device called a continuous glucose monitor, or CGM, you can reduce your pain right away. It's easy to use and helps you make more accurate diabetes treatment decisions. So call us right now to see if you qualify for a CGM at little or no cost. U.S. Med. Better service. Better care.
What's up, family? It's your boy, Cousin Al, reminding you to keep it locked right here on the FIYAH Show. I'm coming with your dedicated news, the top 3 news stories of the week, the news you can use. It may come from CNN or the crackhead down the street, but I guarantee you don't want to miss this. Keep your eyes open and your ears clean. You know what I mean?
Today we're comparing blue pills, the name brand, with our generic little blue pill.
Okay, so what's the difference?
The name brand pills have the brand name from a large pharmaceutical company engraved on each pill.
What does that do?
It makes them cost a lot more. Both pills have the same active ingredient, which allows you to be, well, more active.
Don't pay more for the name, pay less for the pill. Get our generic blue pill for as little as $2 each. Call right now for yours.
It's the FIYAH Show, hosted by Gildy. Turn up the radio if you feel it. We gon' talk, we gon' laugh and hear music. Whatever you gon' need for your amusement. Home of the arm likes, telling the world we're tight. Tune in on Tuesday nights, and we gon' get it right. Hot blazing
time. And with that dedicated, I think you gonna sing. I think Lorenzo gonna sing. And I think I'm saying. And again, it's an amazing Tuesday here on the FIYAH Show. We're doing what we do every Tuesday, putting a little heat to the word on the street. Rumor has it that there's an announcement coming up. You don't want to miss it. So guess what you got to do? Get here so they can hear it too. We don't want no he said, she said, they said. We want everybody to know the news firsthand. We want everybody to know what's going on with the FIYAH Show. We want everybody to know what's going on with Anointed Radio Network. We're going to tell y'all in a minute. So get everybody in here so they can get ready, so they can hear the announcement, because it's amazing. It's amazing. It's amazing. But we're getting ready to get into this here dedicated news, y'all. And so yeah, get ready. Yeah, that's what we gonna do. So Michael, the people is talking about this here suit and tie. So what they don't, or a shirt and tie, they don't know that this is how you dress every day for your real job.
Yeah, didn't have time to go put on the old shorts and t-shirt. But look, Felicia likes it.
So we supposed to wear shorts and a t-shirt? Or, yeah, I just been wearing I just been wearing the t-shirt.
Half shirt.
Yeah. So during COVID. Yeah, so I got on my jeans, my tennis shoes, my boots on the ground, and I got on the belt. I got on my fire uniform.
Everything
and
right, appropriate, ties tight.
Look, yeah, so we all
got on a fire show, right?
Yeah, we got a fire show uniform, and
I didn't even see Lorenzo there. We're talking how good we are all the time. What's up, Lorenzo?
What's going on? What's happening, world? What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? Welcome, welcome one, welcome all to the #1 talk show.
What number?
Hosted by Yielded.
Double R.
And Lorenzo. We are in the building. RJ Blaze is not with us today. She's taking a hiatus, but we here for you. Just hit us up when you need us. So she's on a sabbatical.
Shout out to Double R. Double R, let me just let you know, during COVID, when everybody went down on shutdown and everybody was working remote for the first time, y'all was sliding in front of the computer at 7:57 and you just had on your suit coat.
Yep.
And your nightgown.
Your half
and you
shirt.
Still had eye matters. And that's all you had on, and y'all was just sitting in the chair. You know how I know? Because there was a bunch of live stream videos being shown where people was getting up walking and forgot to get dressed from the waist down. So I'm just saying,
have you ever done it? Are you guilty of that ever? Have you ever done it?
Ever done what? Got up in front of the camera or not dressed?
Not just a shirt, just to show the face.
Winnie the Pooh looking. Okay,
but that's not. I don't share it with anybody.
Okay, well, we don't need you to share with anybody. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we got to get to the dedicated news. We got Miss Janice in the building. She's only here for a few minutes. Shout
out to Miss Janice.
She runs the show for us.
What's up, Miss Janice?
So how many years, Miss Janice? How many years did you provide service at the United States Post Office? Was it 24, 25? So Miss Janice retired last week, y'all. She still don't know what to do with herself. Still don't know how to get on a schedule.
The 1,028th person to say congratulations to you, Miss Janice. Good job.
Listen, Miss Janice was over there like the women. What was the movie? The 666, 888?
Are you trying to say she was working there since then?
You know what? It's time. 28 years. That's almost 30 years for the United States Postal Service. Congratulations, Miss Janice. Wow. That's amazing.
Congratulations.
That's amazing. I don't know who you paid to let you stay there that long, but
Janice, you could have squeezed out 2 more years.
No, because she gives a new meaning to the word postal.
You know what? What y'all not gonna do is talk about my Miss Janice. You understand?
We love Miss Janice.
Y'all better love Miss Janice, aka Barbara Jordan. Roll the news. Put the news on. So listen, y'all. We are dedicated to make sure that you have the news. We're committed to it 159,000%. You understand what I'm saying? But the only problem that we have is that our newscaster is extremely, y'all heard that? Extremely, not extremely ghetto. And we're going to give a big warm shout out to Cousin Al, who is an educator out in these streets. It is National Teacher Appreciation Week. It's National Teacher Day. So shout out to Cousin Al. Cousin Al, if I liked you or something, I'd send you a pack of pencils, but you don't worry about it.
You ain't got them yet. They must be lost in the mail.
Yeah, so happy Teacher Day to you, Cousin Al. Happy Barbara Jordan Day to Miss Janice. We'll tell y'all about that Barbara Jordan later. But go ahead and roll this new. Double R. Did you get tickets to come hang out with me Saturday? If you didn't, I'm gonna come by your house and throw eggs.
Don't go wasting money like that.
They're gonna be plastic ones from the Dollar Tree.
That's cheaper than the real ones.
Yeah. Come on, you ready for the news? Let's go.
Let's go.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy Cousin Al right here on the FIYAH Show with your dedicated news. This portion of the news is brought to you by none other than the Blue Pill. All I know is, some people feel like, do I call them and say I need the Blue Pill? We ain't gonna know your business. They ain't gonna come and say, Al, brother, deacon, pastor, such and such called and said they wanted some of the Blue Pill. We don't have none of your information, so make sure y'all give them a call, because you don't know what to look at in store. Ask Sarah. I'm just saying, you need some pill in your step. You just run my intro because that was inappropriate.
Very much so.
All right. Let's jump right into it. Number three. Y'all see our elder right here, our seasoned saint. As we go into this era of having AI, and they want to make everything AI. I might be AI right now. But as we go into this new age of using technology and talking to computers and talking to automated voice messaging, it is really, really discouraging for our older people who really just want to have a conversation with a person. And this lady had really a hard time. And it's a testament of how this new wave of how we're going to do things, it may be more efficient for us, it may be more feasible for us, it may be just an easier way, but we have to also think about the seasoned saints and some of the unseasoned saints, some of the bland saints, you know what I'm saying, still can't get it. It's a rough time. So check out the video and her frustration, and maybe it'll be a trigger to what we need to go back to.
No! N-O, no. You understand English?
Let's try this. If I can text you the link now, press 1. Otherwise, press 2.
Uh-oh.
Oh, my.
Got it. If you'd like to continue at your own pace, please go to the Xfinity app to begin activation when you are ready. Would you like to hear that again?
I would like to speak to a representative.
Sorry.
Will you please put a human being on the phone? A representative, please.
Mom, you can't just talk to operator, Mom. You can't mess zero.
No, that don't do nothing. It ain't gonna do nothing. Not with them. Who kind of told you don't do nothing. It ain't like other.
Y'all, this lady was stressed. I mean, she had more anxiety than a preacher in prison. She was just stressed out, right? And so it made me think, and it made me have a heart for our grandmothers and great aunts. Are they really, really ready for this whole thing of talking to computers to get things rectified like that? That's a tough thing, because although we can use it, a lot of us, we've gotten used to it. They have not. So we need to think, if you're paying your money to a company, shouldn't you be able to talk to a real person, speak to a representative, and 0000, like, shouldn't you be able to do all of that? Because nobody wants to sit up. If you paying your money, representative. Speaking of being upset and in distress, number 2, the police is not above the law, no more. I mean, people are basically saying, hey, if you take your job serious and you can do what you want to do, and they want to give y'all immunity, and they want to make sure that the police had a last say so. And we love the police. We love the police because they protect us, right? The ones that do protect us. However, there are some who hey, they should be held accountable, right? No one is above the law. Well, in this story, a lady who was, doing the parking tickets, she's the person who does the parking tickets. She saw that a police officer was parked illegally, no lights on, in the wrong spot, and she said he was getting a ticket. Now, as you can imagine, that didn't go well with the police officer. He was upset. He said, hey, no, I'm a police officer. You can't write me a ticket. And she was like, I don't care what you are. You can be my mom. You getting a ticket.
There you go.
So she wrote him a ticket. And he basically said, that she was in the wrong, that he's on duty. She explained that if you're on duty, I should see lights. There should be some protocol in place. Check out this video.
I'm giving you a ticket.
For what?
For one, you parked illegally, and two, your lights aren't on.
You can clearly see I'm a police officer. I'm here on official police business.
What does that mean?
It means I'm on police business. I can park wherever I want.
No, you're parked illegally.
I'm not
You don't have your lights on. How are you at a call? Your lights aren't on.
They don't always need to be on.
When did that happen?
Why would my lights need to be on?
Because you said you were at a call. You were
I'm
on a
official
call.
police business.
No,
Don't
you
put words
just
into my mouth.
you said you got a call.
I said I was on official police business.
Oh, what does that mean?
Exactly what I said. Official police business.
Okay, sir, just let me do my job, okay?
You're not giving me a ticket.
Yes, I am.
You're not. You can't do. I'm clearly a police officer. We're on the same side.
You're parked illegally. That does not give you a right, because you're a police officer, to park illegally.
His name,
I was
ma'am.
on official police business.
I understand what you're saying, but you are parked illegally. Your lights aren't on. When you're at official police business, your lights are supposed to be on.
Yep.
Look,
Tell him.
I get this little power trip you're on. I don't know what you went through.
I'm
or
just
what
doing my
power
job.
Here, now that you have this little bit of power, you think you're being exercising on it. But I promise you're exercising it on the wrong person.
I'm just doing my job.
You're not doing your job.
Right.
If you were doing your job, you would have left the police car alone. Clearly, I'm a police officer. Clearly, this is a police car. You have no reason to be issuing me a ticket.
Okay.
Take it up with the judge.
You're getting a ticket.
There you go.
Anything else?
Are you
I can do for
resisting?
Oh, there's a lot that is going to transpire from this. I promise.
Okay, sir.
You won't lose your
She wasn't no ways tied. That lady say, when you get a ticket, she was typing on that calculator like Madea was doing in that movie. She was moving her fingers so fast, she might have gave him 4 tickets. So, yeah, I really want to see what this is going to come out to be, because a lot of times we hear that officers get stuff thrown out, like they don't get tickets, their wives don't get tickets, their side pieces don't get tickets. So, it will be interesting to see how this plays out. So I hope that they do some type of follow-up on this story, because this was funny. But hey, nobody is above the law. The law is the law. Even if you the law, still the law. All right, number one, we made it. The number one news story of the week. It's encouraging news for some, and maybe, hard pill to swallow for others, but Donald Trump has announced that he will not seek a third term. He said that, hey, after this is over, when he mess up these 4 years, when he finish these 4 years, he says he wants to, go on and just see what the end gonna be, and hopefully he can hand off the country to another Republican. He says that he will not seek a third term. He even said himself, he said, I don't even know the Constitution. I don't think you can do it. So the reporter was asking, are they going to try to put something in place where, hey, we're going to just write an amendment where you could be our forever president to 3025? No, he said no. He said no, he don't see doing it. He said, I believe I can do everything I need to do within these 4 years. So check this out.
Trump Organization is selling hats that say Trump 2028.
Yeah.
Are you seriously considering a third term, Mr.
No,
President, even though it's prohibited by the Constitution? Or is this about staying politically viable?
I will say this. So many people want me to do it. I have never had requests so strong as that. But it's something that, to the best of my knowledge, you're not allowed to do. I don't know if that's constitutional that they're not allowing you to do it or anything else, but there are many people selling the 2028 hat. But this is not something I'm looking to do. I'm looking to have 4 great years and turn it over to somebody ideally a great Republican to carry it forward. But I think we're going to have 4 years, and I think 4 years is plenty of time to do something really spectacular.
The Constitution does prohibit it. Some of your allies are pretty serious about this, though, Mr. President. I've spoken to them. They say they are coming up with potential ways.
Well,
Obviously, the biggest one will be a constitutional amendment.
That's because they like the job I'm doing, and it's a compliment.
Has anyone in an official capacity presented you with, sir, here are some ideas by which you could actually get a constitutional
Well, in
amendment?
a capacity of being a big supporter, many people have said different things, but I'm not looking at that.
Now, of course, some people are saying, no. We don't want another Republican in office after this. We want the Democrat to come back. Some people, going back and forth. This is what I say. This is just me, Dedicated News Al. This is just me. Put another Republican in there. Because what's going to happen is if you put a Democrat in there, all of the mess ups that has happened in these 4 years is going to fall on the lap of the Democrat who comes into the office, and he's going to be blamed for it, i.e. how they did OB. But yeah, this is just one of those things that, hey, it's not even possible. So y'all so used to people just putting stuff in place that don't make no sense that y'all just figure that he could do what he want to do. Like, this is not New Orleans, do what you want to. You going to have to follow rules. We just gonna have to adhere to rules like we're having to do. All these different stuff he just throwing out there, signing stuff and signing this, and y'all okay with it. He go rename Veterans Day, all this stuff. And if Kamala would have came and said, I want to call government cheese for all, y'all would have had a nervous breakdown talking about she trying to change the world. But at the end of the day, he says after these 3 years, he retiring and he moving on. So, hey, I feel you, buddy. I'm with you on that. That's the best thing you said. Man, shout out to Donald. Get Donald Trump around. Thank you, man. You, because you go serve your time and you go do what you got to do and then head on out. If you make it that far. All right. It's been your boy Cousin Al with your Dedicated News. Back to y'all in the studio. Wait. Since we're talking about retirement and we're talking about going into the next phase of life and, just basically knowing that your time is up and it's time for you to do something different, we want to shout out our faithful Fire Night, faithful human being. Let me just say that. A faithful human being. God didn't create anybody like Janice, last name Harris. One of the most compassionate, one of the most encouraging people you ever want to meet. And she is retiring. She no longer got to work for the man. She's done, and she can go. She ain't got to work, so she can go and flirt and twerk or whatever she want to do for the Lord, she can do. So let's give it to Janice, last name Harris. You gotta roll it on Harris. Now that she could probably be going to the islands and stuff like that because she retired. So Janice Harris. I don't even know if that's how they go say that in Cambodia or wherever you're going. Congratulations. Can't wait to see what God has in store for you. Love you.
It's already done. It's
already done.
I got my blessing. It's already done. It's already done. It's already done. I believe it's even. It's already done. I believe it. It's already done. I believe it. It's already done. It's already done. It's already done. When I look back over my life, it's already done. And see where I could have been. It's already.
And I would be remiss, and I might get dismissed once I say this, but we want to shout out our youngest Fire Night who has been on this show. He has made a monumental step in his own life, but he is graduating this year, and he went to prom last weekend. So we want to make sure we shout out our boy Dallas. And they tell me, now, I don't know because they be lying, but they tell me his mother handmade his suit. Custom. You can't beat that. But that could have been somebody just lying. I don't know. But shout out.
Oh, she made that.
Shout out to Dallas. Went to prom and had a good time and came home. That's what I'm talking about. You got to raise them right. Them other kids be, walking to Miami and stuff like that, putting their thumb up, getting in the white van so they can go to the Galveston and all that stuff. He say, "No, I'm coming home. Give me some wings and things, and I'm coming on home." So shout out to Dallas.
How you knew?
We're proud of you, and we can't wait to see what God has in store next for you. All right, for real. Back to y'all in the studio. And call for y'all blue pill.
and vote for Yielded.
That's the way to end it.
Mighty God, mighty God. Listen, I am super excited that Al takes the news serious and he hits some places that, of course, y'all, he don't get no permission. He don't tell us none of this stuff that he's putting on here, because if he did, I wouldn't be on there. But yeah, thank you so much, Cousin Al, for honoring and saluting Miss Janice. 28 years at the United States Postal Office. She probably sorted about 2 pieces of mail in all 28 years. But we are grateful to. Oh, Michael, not on the microphone, Michael.
Oh boy, you took him out. Took him out.
Two pieces.
2 pieces in 28 years.
That sounds like.
I'm just saying.
That sounds like government efficiency.
You hear me? Miss Janice does her thing. Whatever she did, she does it well. But let me tell y'all something about that prom picture. The picture he should have posted was the one that Miss Janice showed up at this house to take Dallas to prom.
What? Say what?
Nobody invited her here. Nobody told her to come. Miss Dallas say, somebody call on the driveway. He said, you expecting somebody? I say, he opened the door. Miss Jenny said, I brought y'all some cake. You ready for prom? What? What? But here's where we messed up. We let her see his prom jacket before. So she was prepared to be his date.
Oh no.
She had an outfit and everything.
No. You gotta show us the picture.
I ain't showing y'all nothing. Miss Janice, if you want them to see your outfit, you show it. Miss Janice was Miss Janice was ready. But here's the funny part. So prom was downtown Houston. Y'all know we live up northeast. Prom was downtown Houston, right? And there was a lot of prommings going on downtown. So by the time I got Dallas downtown, sorted back through the downtown traffic, back up northeast, Dallas, Texas, say, can I get a ride? Sir, you just got there. You sure you want to go? About 5 minutes later, he texts back, never mind, I got a ride.
It's home.
And came home. Dallas was so over prom. By the time he got that suit, let me tell you when Dallas was over prom. Dallas was over prom by the time he got his hair retwisted and colored, and he was done. He could have stopped right there. He didn't need to do none of the rest of it.
Wait, he didn't enjoy his prom?
He didn't want to go. He said he was going for me.
See what happened? See, this is what happened. Let's just say it out loud. Dallas, I know you're listening.
Leave him alone.
Really, Lorenzo? That's where you going, Lorenzo? Lorenzo,
my son.
Take a break, Lorenzo.
Hold on, Michael. Hold on. Listen,
you
just
look
like Cousin Al said, the dedicated news was sponsored by the Blue Pill.
The Blue Pill.
So we were trying to.
What had happened was.
Anybody know what they did on their prom night? I'm just saying, like
I remember
too. So I was just trying to make sure he was safe. Always be safe.
He was home. He was home in his room at his house by himself.
Okay.
Amen. Praise God.
That's a blessing right there.
That's a blessing because Miss Janice left him alone.
My son went to prom this weekend.
Oh, your son, the seven.
The little one.
Yes,
tiny.
My
tiny went to prom.
My little tiny man went to prom. And
how tall is tiny man again?
6'3".
And how much does tiny man weigh?
Oh boy, I don't know, about 250, 270.
Tiny man,
Little tiny,
go ahead.
my little tiny man went to prom. I got with his mother. We discussed the itinerary, and I said, "Son, who you taking to prom?" Nobody, man. We're just gonna meet over there. And we're gonna. He talks like Shaq. He thinks he's Shaq now.
Oh no,
we're gonna go over there. We're gonna meet up.
I'm done. Okay.
I said, all right. Be careful. Have a good time. So I spent some time getting them ready. Nice suit, suited up. Everything looked good. I get the call the next morning, and it was from baby mama.
Uh-oh.
do you know that your son came home last night? I said, oh, cool. What time? She goes, I don't know. It was pretty late. I said, well, go wake him up. I want to talk to him. I would, but there's somebody in his room.
Ooh, that's where my package went. I tried to send it to Dallas. It came to Little Man. Okay.
Tiny man.
Commercial. Representative.
Oh Lord.
Representative. Block. AI.
Oh Lord.
I need I all of a sudden I need a therapist on how not to take care of my son.
It's National Beverage Day. Everybody take a sip of water.
Oh my Lord. Yeah. So
I need a representative here.
I'm done. I can't.
I don't know. I don't want to know what happened at prom night.
That's that gentle parenting, because they would have been calling Richardson's funeral home if somebody had been in my house. I'm just saying.
God.
Hold on before y'all unalive these kids. Let me say a strong shout out to my guy, Syed. I work with Syed. Syed, what's going on, man? That's my brother right there. He retired.
Hello, Syed.
And he moved all the way over to the Philippines. And he's listening to us from the Philippines. What's going on, my guy? How you doing, man? That's my brother. That's my brother right there. See, I got people all over the world. I keep trying to tell you that.
All over the world.
Uh-huh.
People all over the world.
But hold on.
All right, shout out to the Philippines. He's in Davao City. He's from Davao City.
I'm from Davao City. Yep.
Where's Davao City?
Well, that's on the map. We geographically challenged.
What part of Texas is that?
Yeah, is that that's Mississippi? Davao, Mississippi?
Is that Mississippi, Texas?
I can't with y'all. Listen,
that's in the boot of Texas.
That's
in the Gulf of America. Where is that?
Hold on, let's stay on topic. Cousin Allison, how they sneak in?
Oh, look at
you. We got questions.
According to them.
Oh no, he's married.
Look at Janice already. Janice, give it 10 minutes.
That is the largest
in
city
Philippines.
by land in the Philippines.
There you
awesome.
Go.
So Syed, listen, send us some information. We're gonna come and do a show over there. We want to come to Davao.
Well, first we're gonna send Miss Janice over there, and she's gonna
no, because
we're not.
She's gonna change. She's gonna
Lorenzo said no, we're not.
No, we're not. We're not sending.
Wow, I gotta see where that is on the map. So
y'all know the boxer Manny Pacquiao?
Yes, sir.
That's where he's at.
Well, yeah, Manny Pacquiao is supposed to be running for like president or something over there.
He said you're always welcome. So y'all
let's go.
Y'all want to take a 26-hour flight? Cool.
So about that, we're gonna need some other kind of pills if I'm gonna fly for 26 hours.
I don't know.
26 hours. Can we break it up in
I'm done.
He retired. I'm retired.
Yes, but he's
so that means y'all in the
Miss Janice, he's happily married. Leave him alone.
She said, what I got to do with her?
You know what? I need a commercial.
Okay, we'll go to commercial. This next commercial is sponsored for everybody that is in the Philippines. Yeah, go ahead.
Today we're comparing blue pills, the name brand, with our generic little blue pill.
Okay, so what's the difference?
The name brand pills have the brand name from a large pharmaceutical company engraved on each pill.
What does that do?
It makes them cost a lot more. Both pills have the same active ingredient, which allows you to be, well, more active.
Don't pay more for the name, pay less for the pill. Get our generic blue pill for as little as $2 each. Call right now for yours.
The Gospel Sounds Music Awards is coming to Birmingham, Alabama. Friday, August 22nd, 2025. Hosted by Sir Every Drake and Yielded. Featuring the New Hope Mass Choir, Brian Woods, and the Voices of Victory, Phyllis Wong, Keenan Coleman, B.J. Williams, and Shabbat. Terrence Gamble, and the living testimony community singers Michael Lee and Ron Summers, and many more. All roads lead to the Greater Grace Church, 1945 Centerpoint Parkway, Centerpoint, Alabama. VIP reception 5 p.m. Red carpet 5:30 p.m. Main show 7 p.m. Tickets are $35 in advance, 40 at the door. VIP 50. Get your tickets at Eventbrite. The Gospel Sounds Music Awards. Don't you dare miss it.
Greece is cheap.
But the airfare costs a fortune.
Paris?
Not much closer, and again, airfare...
What about Puerto Vallarta?
Let's face it, flying anywhere is just too expensive.
Wait, what's this? Low-cost airlines.
With one call to low-cost airlines, you'll drastically slash your travel costs. We're talking insanely low airline prices to any of your favorite destinations. Where would you like to go? London, Rome, Costa Rica, Australia?
Wow, that's cheap.
So why wait? Call now to learn how crazy cheap it is to fly anywhere in the U.S. or international. Our prices are so low, we can't publish them. The only way to get them is to call to instantly hear the most amazing best deals on airline travel. It's that easy. So call now and start packing.
Call 855-325-1768. That's 855-325-1768. 855-325-1768. That's 855-325-1768.
Recover Now is a national campaign aimed at the education and awareness of the devastating effects of opioid and heroin abuse and curbing drug and alcohol addiction in the United States. Recover Now is sponsored by treatment facilities nationwide. Many of them have been where you are, and they want to help by spreading a message of hope and recovery. They're working hand in hand with major insurance companies nationwide that can help you or a loved one get clean in 7 to 30 days. Recover Now is embarking on a national outreach campaign on TV and radio to promote anti-addiction messages. So if you, a loved one, or someone you know has a problem with drugs or alcohol, do not wait. A new life for you could be 30 days away. Call us right now. I promise this call can change your life. Sponsored by the Detox and Treatment Helpline.
Call 877-675-2490.
If you're living with diabetes and using insulin, you know the pain of pricking your fingers over and over again. By wearing a small device called a continuous glucose monitor, or CGM, you can reduce the pain of pricking your fingers right away. If you use insulin daily, you might be eligible to get your own continuous glucose monitor. So call the US Med Diabetic Health Hotline today and learn about the latest CGM technology. Not only can a CGM immediately reduce pain, it's accurate, easy to use, and helps you make better diabetes treatment decisions. And if you have Medicare or private insurance, you can see if you qualify for a CGM at little or no out-of-pocket cost. We'll also provide free shipping of your new CGM, and we'll bill your insurance company for you. If you use insulin daily, you might be eligible to get your own continuous glucose monitor. So call the US Med Diabetic Health Hotline to see if you qualify for a CGM at little to no out-of-pocket cost.
It's the FIYAH Show, hosted by Turn up the
If you feel it, we gonna talk in here. Listen, y'all, it's your girl Yielding, where we are every Tuesday, 4 to 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. And guess what? 5 a.m. Wednesday, we're live with Cookies and Hell. It's an amazing day here on the FIYAH Show. Like and share the video, like and share the video. Let your people know we own. Oh, Michael. Oh, Yep. It is us here live on the FIYAH Show. The live show of the year. Listen, y'all, we getting ready to make an announcement. We hope y'all done told everybody to get in here, get on here, let them know we live, because it's going down. Shout out to our folks and friends and family over in the Philippines. We got people there. We got people all over the world. Yep, we sure do. Listen, like and share the video, Let people know we're here every Tuesday, putting a little heat to the word on the street. Having an amazing time today, as we have every Tuesday. Michael, Lorenzo, somebody's scamming and spamming us over here. Don't y'all click that. I don't know what that is, but don't worry about it. We over here, we having fun. So we had, what happened? We had the dedicated news. We had the national holidays. We got announcements. Y'all know y'all go to church and mother, sister, secretary. Yeah, but we came on at 5. So yeah, we 5 in the Philippines. 5 a.m. Wednesday in the Philippines. But it's 6 right now. It's 6:05 a.m. in the Philippines on Wednesday.
I got a new love for Syed. That getting up that early. I mean,
I know, Syed. Thanks so much for getting up early. I know you got up just to watch us.
What I'm trying to tell you,
dedicated.
Listen,
Dedicated.
Listen. What I'm trying to tell you, it's already a new day over there.
Yeah,
we just finishing our day here. It's Sunday.
And we already done started on a new day. And
good morning.
Because it's gone now.
Wait, is it 6 o'clock in the morning?
Wednesday.
Tuesday? Or is it Wednesday?
Wednesday over there. It's a new day over there. See,
Lorenzo, don't sing no more because we know tomorrow you ain't gonna be able to talk.
I know. Calm down, Lorenzo.
You know what?
12 seconds.
You know what?
Look. Come here. Look at this. Come here, look at this. Come here, look at this. Look. So today, May the 6th, 2025, we have an announcement that just came out this morning. Are y'all ready? Are y'all ready? Lorenzo, put it on the screen. Lorenzo, put it on the screen. Put it on the screen. Anointed Radio Network is nominated for the Internet Station of the Year in the 2025 Stellar Awards. Yes. So look. Listen. Okay, take it down. So the Stellar Awards is going to be in August. It's going to be in Nashville. But right now, only the SAGMA members are voting. So those are individuals that are part of the Stellar Academy. So they're voting to push us over into the next round. So right now, y'all need to be praying, okay? So Anointed Radio Network is where we are right here. Blue. We're on Pastor Jaylon Calhoun. Listen, thank you so much for allowing the FIYAH Show to come in here and put some heat on this Anointed Radio Network. But y'all, we nominated for a Stellar Award. Did you hear me?
The Stellas?
The Stellas Award.
Stella. Yep, a Stella Award.
Winston, no. No, Winston. No, not that Stella. No. But Lorenzo, I get popcorn for that one, right?
You get some popcorn for that one. For that one.
Michael.
Yes.
Lorenzo gives me a hard time all the time because I don't know movies, right? He's the movie buff. So he throws out all these movie references and I be like,
didn't see it.
Yeah. And so when I get my 1 or 2 every now and then, it goes on my popcorn budget. So I get popcorn for that.
There you go.
Let them know.
So, but look, back, focus, back.
Focus back.
So Anointed Radio Network is now being voted on by SAGMA members to go to the next round. So when we go to the next round, then that's when we're going to ask y'all to come in and vote for us. Okay. So right now we're praying. We need y'all to pray that the SAGMA members vote for us. Okay.
And so tell them else why. Tell them else why.
Okay, hold on. Shout out to Howard Coleman. Shout out to Alicia Correa. I see y'all here. Y'all coming in. Y'all ain't saying nothing, but we want to say hello and welcome to you. Those names are not familiar to me, so you may be a first-time watcher, but look and listen and understand. This is the FIYAH Show, and you are an official FIYAH night because you popped in, and we're welcoming you to the FIYAH Show every Tuesday. That's where we at. On Wednesday morning if you're in the Philippines. But we appreciate you for looking, listening, and sharing, okay? But you said tell them what else, Lorenzo?
Tell them once that happens, why they're going to vote so heavily. Let them know.
Y'all going to vote so heavily so we can win and go get that hardware out there in Nashville.
No. Who's behind the scenes?
The program director.
Who that?
The bald guy with the white beard.
Let them know.
So Lorenzo is the program director, the all-around program director for Anointed Radio Network, y'all. So he's just so, he lends us his time being a co-host here on the FIYAH Show, but he is the program director for the whole Anointed Radio Network, y'all. Shout out to Pastor Jay and his amazing crew that is on Wednesday nights, and all of the other on-air personalities that are a part of this amazing station, all the way from Las Vegas, Nevada, y'all, out there in the streets. So, Pastor Jay, we appreciate you again. We going home to bring this thing for the win. We're going to get that hardware, and we coming on back. Shout out to Mike Arnalis, who's also watching via his social media platform. We see him on there.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
See me?
I'm done. I can't.
So typically I don't have it open, but I got it open over here so I can see who's watching, because I like shouting people out. They come in here and they're quiet. But look, so not only was Anointed Radio Network nominated for a Stellar Award, Michael, you get one guess. Who else was nominated?
Gotta be Yielded.
Oh, he messed that one up bad.
Gotta be Yielded.
Yes, she didn't make it this year, but it's okay. But our very own resident artist.
Really?
Who is that, Michael?
That Kinfolk. Is that Kinfolk?
It's Kinfolk.
Oh, it's Kinfolk.
Who that is, Michael?
Come on. They got a street here in Houston named after him.
I'm done.
You know, I was over there not too long ago. I took a picture. He talking about on my block represent.
That's right.
So Antoine Hilton was nominated also for a Stellar Award. And this is probably in a category that y'all didn't even know that he belonged in. Where's that, Lorenzo? Put up. Where's that? Antoine Hilton is nominated in Rap Hip Hop Song of the Year. I don't want nothing to do with it.
I don't want nothing to do with it.
Did you even know that, Michael?
No.
See, you ain't even know. How he your favorite artist and you ain't know he could rap? That boy got bars.
That boy got some bars. I'm trying to tell you.
Bars. He got low bars.
So Antoine is nominated as well. So we're all hoping and praying that we both advance to the second round. Y'all can vote. Y'all can't vote on that one, but y'all can vote for the GSMA Awards. I hope y'all been voting. So have y'all been voting for your girl Yielded and for Antoine in the GSMA Awards? Michael, not right now.
Michael.
So you can vote unlimited times every day. So every day you can vote 1,000 times, okay? The voting is going to close here in a minute, and only the top 10 will be announced. So if y'all ain't been voting, then we ain't going to be in the top 10. But I was nominated for Promoter of the Year and also for Internet Gospel Announcer of the Year.
Yes.
So y'all get over there and vote Antoine for Male Artist of the Year. He wants to show everybody his tie. Sit down, Winnie the Pooh.
Exactly. Can I say something else about our favorite artist, Antoine Hilton?
Of course.
What you gonna say?
Oh,
better be nice.
Anybody know MSG, Madison Square Garden?
Yes, I do.
Y'all know that. Y'all know that this gentleman is a die-hard New York Knickerbocker fan.
They went to the play past round.
But tell him this part. Listen, Mike.
He had created a song, a New York song that is going to be played at Madison Square Garden during the Knicks game. If you go to their site, which, we don't get paid for, so I ain't going to say it. But if you go to their site, you will see his video. Go in there, like his video, share his video. Can
we play it?
Can we play? Ooh,
can we play it?
I'm gonna see if I can. I'll see if I can, but I don't know for sure. I don't know all these. You know how it is.
I'm gonna say to my Forrest Gump boy, I won't hear it.
You know what?
Pull it up, Lorenzo, and play it.
Listen, I'll be back. Y'all go ahead and talk. Let me see what I can do.
Okay, all right.
I
So
listen,
listen,
my friend sang a song.
that is an amazing accomplishment that they actually took his song and they're using it. So we're gonna try to see if we can get that thing as an official Nick song. You heard what I'm saying?
What's up?
Like for real. But having it played in Madison Square Gardens,
is that gonna put him over the top? Is that gonna put him over the top? Does that mean he ain't gonna eat breakfast with us no more?
Antoine Hilton? Of course he's gonna eat breakfast with us.
Good.
I don't know about you, but he's gonna eat breakfast.
Whoa, see, that's where we got a problem. That's where we got a problem.
Houston, New York, we have a problem. Michael is upset because
I miss eating breakfast with you, Antoine. I know you're listening.
Listen, Antoine is if you ever spent any time around Antoine, he is an amazing humble cat. He's very, very humble. Doesn't really like all of the hoopla and all of that stuff. And so definitely. But yes, so his song is going to be played in Madison Square Garden for the Knicks. Now that they continuously advancing over in this here championship, man, it's amazing. And so they gonna be playing it. They gonna be playing it.
That's
playing
awesome.
it.
Hey.
So
Look.
Come over here and look at this. So there it is right here. He popped up in here. They said if you talk about him long enough, they'll show up, and that's what God's tune. So Antoine, we was just sharing with the people. Show him, Lorenzo, what we showed, because Antoine wasn't here. He didn't get to see it.
Oh, he didn't get to see it?
But, no, but we let the people know that you've been nominated in the category rap and hip hop song of the year, Mr. Antoine Hilton. So if y'all ain't heard, I don't want nothing to do with it. I don't know what y'all been doing with your whole life, but y'all need to go check that out because that boy got bars over there. But Antoine,
that Federo, whatever y'all want, that hat. Take that hat from him.
So the way your cranium is set up, I don't know that. I don't.
Don't play.
Maybe his 4, but maybe his Don't be stretching out Antoine's hat with that.
You know what?
That cranium brainiac you got right there.
Listen. I found it on his Facebook page. I mean, I can play it if you want.
Now you're gonna change the subject.
Yeah, let's change the subject.
Now this is the song right here, Madison Square Garden. Play it, roll that beautiful Antoine Hilton footage.
All right, okay.
Run it.
Give me a second.
Run it. How about now?
Let's go.
Let's go.
It's over there. We don't want to see them.
In the city that never sleeps. There's no place I'd rather be than a city that never sleeps. Welcome to New York. Welcome to the city of dreams. There's no place I'd rather be than a city that never sleeps.
Yeah. So he's trying to stream it on Facebook. That's why it's breaking up a little bit. Oh, come on here.
Got Roger Troutman up there.
Come on, Michael. You get that card back every week, don't you? I'm telling you. So that is an amazing accomplishment for Antoine. We're super, super proud to know him. Yeah. Antoine, rumor has it that somebody wanted to know if you were still, if this doesn't put you over the top and if you were still going to be partaking in breakfast with them. It wasn't me or Lorenzo. It was somebody else.
It was me. It was me, Antoine. You going to eat breakfast with me next time you come in? Just say Lord. Yes, Mike.
We love you too.
Show.
Yeah, we love you too.
Now listen. Listen. Let me talk about this gentleman for a second. You know what I'm saying? Okay. My mama daughter. She said, "Congratulations,
my mama daughter." Hey.
All right. Listen. Let me tell you. Let me put you on game with this guy. This guy right here. Right. My guy right here. He is hilarious when it comes to those New York Knicks, right? I'm a Brooklyn Net fan, diehard. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm the black and silver all day.
New Jersey Nets.
We can see.
Huh?
We black and silver, we see.
Anyway, so what he does, he be like, "Yo, bro, you gonna watch the game tonight?" I be like, "What game?" This is from last year. Yo, you gonna watch the game, bro? I'm like, "Nah, I really don't like them, but I'll watch them." Then this dude called Bronson. From that point on, I'm like, "Oh, okay, yeah, I do." But then they took my guy Bridges from us, so that's another reason why I'm watching them, because Bridges is now from Brooklyn Net, and now he's with the New York Knicks. So now it's like I can't say nothing no more because I got one of my guys over there. So it's like I'm like, so I've been watching. It did. Last night they played and they won in overtime, and I was like, "Ooh!" I thought they was gonna, because they're going against my mama team, which is the Boston Celtics. So my mama and Antoine was going at it, because she like Tatum.
Petty Messy.
My mama like Tatum. She just like Tatum. I'm like, these light skinned people.
Okay, so was it, just for clarity? You know, when we won the best live show of the year.
Yes.
Was that last year?
Were the Knicks playing?
Yes. And guess who wasn't in attendance when you walked on stage?
Was in the building, and I was like, so let's just tell the whole story. Let's tell the whole story. So he had a whole live interview, right, at the television station where he was going to be, you know, him and Babe was going to be singing and all of that. And I say, but I'm nominated and I might win. I'm nominated in 3 categories. It's like, okay, Antoine, I'll go with you. Lorenzo, you stay back in case we win and accept the award on behalf of the FIYAH Show. If I win, yeah, look, putting my finger up, walking out. If Yildy wins, accept it. If the FIYAH Show wins, accept it, right? So we go, we do our thing. He sings. Oh, he does a great job. Interview was smooth. Everything. We stayed and hung around, took pictures. We talked to the people, you know, set up the next interview, all of this good stuff. Got in the car, rushed back. Oh, did I mention I was driving?
Shocker. Yeah, cough on that one.
I drove. Yeah, I almost coughed up 2 lungs just now. I drove, did all of this good stuff, got all the way back to the hotel where they were doing the awards, and I was like, I texted Lorenzo a couple times. Did we win? Did they call our category? No, they didn't call our category. We didn't win. They ain't called us yet. Nothing. Got in, sat down, got me a drink of water. And the nominees for the best live radio show of the year are, I was like, oh, our category. Me and Lorenzo sitting there, we, ooh. And the winner is the FIYAH Show. Where's Antoine? I text, I say, oh, we won. Where are you? He said, oh, I'm sorry. I was watching the Knicks.
When I say die hard,
forget that you just left the building where they were about to announce your category and went with me to my interview for the TV show. Forget all of that. I'm going to go outside of the room and watch the game on my phone. You could have sat in there beside me and watched the game. You could have threw your phone up in the air at that point and said, yeah, you won it. But no, you was outside watching the Knicks. And where were we the next time something happened and he was watching the game again?
Listen, one thing I can say about him,
there's that apology.
He said, oh, I'm sorry, sister. So you got to forgive him. Forgive him.
Mustard.
It sounded like you said Buster, but I know you said
no.
mustard.
Listen,
Buster.
Guys. Listen,
yeah,
guys. We're gonna have to take. We're gonna take a quick commercial, and we're gonna be right back. The reason why we're taking a quick commercial is because one of our FIYAH members have to step out, and we're gonna make them step out the right way. So we're gonna take a quick commercial, and we're gonna come in right back after this.
Can I keep talking about Antoine when we come back?
When we come back, yes. And this one is for the FIYAH Night for the co-host that you will not see back when we come back from this quick commercial. And this commercial is for that particular co-host.
Today we're comparing blue pills, the name brand, with our generic little blue pill.
Okay, so what's the difference?
The name brand pills have the brand name from a large pharmaceutical company engraved on each pill.
What does that do?
It makes them cost a lot more. Both pills have the same active ingredient which allows you to be, well, more active.
Don't pay more for the name.
Listen, if we even think you owe us money, you won't know what hit you. We'll put liens on everything you own. Raid your bank accounts, retirement fund, pension. You'll open up your paycheck and cry because we'll already have the money. We'll haul you into federal court and you might even go to jail. Hey, it's our job.
Don't fight the IRS alone. The Tax Doctor is here to help you negotiate your tax bill and reduce your stress. Our experts will fight for you using IRS guidelines to stop any IRS actions like bank levies or wage garnishments. Plus, eliminate penalties and interest and reduce your past tax bill so you pay the IRS less. Help is here to deal with the IRS to reduce your stress. If you owe $10,000 or more in back taxes, do not call the IRS alone. Call a tax doctor now for a tax emergency analysis.
I'd have my mom call the number on the screen. You come see me alone. We'll work it out. Really, we will.
It's the FIYAH Show, hosted by Guilty. Turn up the radio if you feel
In here.
we gon' talk, we gon' laugh and hear music. Whatever you gon' need for your amusement. Home of the omelet,
That wasn't it. Telling the world. Tune in on Tuesday night. Listen, y'all. It's an amazing day here on the FIYAH Show. We're doing what we always do. I don't know why you're looking at me like I'm doing something wrong. It's my theme song. I'm singing it also. Hey, Lorenzo.
Yeah,
See you and Michael. He ain't singing. Lorenzo, you singing? This is Antoine. Antoine should have came on and sang his own song. Or Al, he really wrote the song and he was the original singer. He just let Antoine sing it because he felt sorry for him. So maybe Al should have came in and sang the song. But see, y'all don't know the background behind nothing. That's why you got to tune in every Tuesday, 4 to 7 p.m. when we be dropping a little nuggets. And if you're in the Philippines, you got to tune in on Wednesday mornings at 5 a.m. How do I know that? Because my boy Syed said it. He out there in the Philippines and he watching right now. People around. We got friends and family all over the globe. Yeah, because this is an international show. It's the best live show of the year. And guess what? This is the voice that's nominated for the best internet gospel announcer. I know y'all been voting for the Gospel Sound Music Awards because we've been telling y'all to every week. And if y'all ain't been voting, then we ain't gonna win. And if we don't win, then it's y'all fault. Listen, Lorenzo.
Yes.
You back?
I'm back. Yes, I'm back from outer space. Turn around now. You're not welcome. Well, I don't even know the song, but anyway.
Go out the door. You're not welcome here anymore. Listen, sister, yes, that is Antoine Hilton singing that, but the song was originally written by Cousin Al, and he is the original singer, but he felt sorry for Antoine, so he let him sing it. Now that's what the rumor is out on the street.
Oh
yeah.
Lord.
So
I'm done.
But again, y'all, also the Gospel Sound Music Awards that's going to be happening in Birmingham, Alabama. Guess who's going to welcome y'all to the whole thing? Because they got like a few days worth of activities Thursday.
Let them know. Talk about it.
Yeah. So they're going to have a meet and greet. Shout out to Pastor Jay, who is out there in those FIYAH streets. In them streets. That's the man himself. That's Mr. Anointed Radio Network right there, who is nominated for what? A Stellar Award. Did you hear me? The meet and greet in Birmingham. They have a meet and greet with some music and singing and things. And so we knew Al was already pre-booked because he's so busy. So again, he's gonna let Antoine go in his place. So Antoine will be opening up for the meet and greet in those Birmingham, Alabama streets. Y'all come on. We're not going over the Blood Bridge in Selma. We're going to be in Birmingham. So y'all come on out there and hang out with us. Antoine going to bring Bay up there and they're going to sing and we're going to have a good time on that, the 21st of August. They calling it a meet and greet, but it's really my birthday party. And so since it's not my birthday party.
No, it's not your birthday party. Well, it could be your birthday party. I don't know what you're gonna have there, Pastor Jay. You got to send some people down there from Vegas. Those people that you like. Anyway, since Pastor Jay is actually paying attention and listening to us right now, And I got the text from Pastor Jay this morning. And first of all, he's in Vegas. I'm in New York. So therefore, it's like a 3-hour difference. I said, what is he doing up that early?
He was up at old dark 30.
Old dark 30.
Sending out text messages. I was like, mighty God, why are you awake? And what is this long bibliography you done typed up? This Encyclopedia Britannica you done sent over to the people. I was like, they don't even print Encyclopedia Britannicas no more. Why is you texting us all of this stuff?
It was like 18 pages. I said, well, you know what? We are actually, boom. Yes, Anointed Radio.
Now look, come here and look at this, Lorenzo. Look over here in the choir stand. He said he was in the prayer closet. Now he pray. Now he prays. So you was up in the prayer closet. Okay, all right. Now he's a man.
You know what?
Prays.
You know what?
Okay. Pastor J that pray.
I'm done.
Come on, Pastor J that pray. But again, y'all, Anointed Radio Network is nominated for a Stellar Award. So right now it's in the hands of the SAGMA members to vote. And then as soon as we advance on over to that next round, we're going to be knocking on your door. We're going to knock on your door. We're going to ring on your bell, tell you to vote and tell y'all to vote and tell y'all to vote. You was listening to the voice of God. Oh, okay. Now you talk to the Lord. I tell you, the saints get so saved amongst the people. I tell you, ain't probably talked to God since Thanksgiving when you blessed the turkey. But praise God. No, I'm playing. Listen, y'all, amazing opportunity, amazing accomplishment, amazing honor to be even officially nominated in the first round of the Stellar Awards. So we're super excited about that. We want to send a huge, fantastic, fabulous shout out to my girl Tanja D, the ton of fun. We hung out together all weekend this weekend, and I've been drinking my oil since she left.
Ooh, why you gotta drink oil?
Because Tanja D, let me tell you something. Tanja D cuts up. When I say she invented the corner, you got to go stand in the corner. That's her.
Oh, I thought you said
not that corner. Not that corner. She's a preacher, teacher, Sunday school teacher.
Okay.
Not the school of Mary Magdalene. No.
Look, you said she invented the corner. I ain't know which corner you talking about, but I'm glad you cleared it up.
You probably done seen her on stage. That's the reason why. Because for whatever reason on stage, she show all the legs that the Lord gave her.
Oh, that's who show all the legs?
That's Tanja D. That's the one. That's Lady Legs herself. And she done lost a few more pounds because she ain't been eating sugar and fried food. And
so that's a Tina Turner of comedy. The Tina Turner of comedy?
Yeah. She done got fine. And so she was out here and she had on this shirt. And it had a button on it, and I say, let me button your buttons, but you gotta go put your pants on too. And she said, oh, I got my pants on. I said, oh, she said, this a dress. I said, oh, I thought this was a shirt. Praise God, amen. But Ton had, that's Lady Legs herself. So Ton had 2 shows here in Houston this weekend. Let me tell y'all something. It's something about that comedy thing. But it's an altogether different thing. Come on, Legs Almighty. She says she's saved, sanctified, and sexy. Those are her pronouns.
Sanctified and the 3 S's.
Yeah, she said those are her pronouns. They be wanting to know if you want to put she or whatever on this. But her pronouns are saved, sanctified, and sexy. Okay. But and am, is, and was. Those are her verbs.
Am, is, and am. Okay. Am.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. She said I talk too much. But look here, let me just say this. Here's the thing. Comedy is an amazing thing. You know, you got to have some intellect to be able to do comedy. You got to be able to be relevant. You got to be able to hit your punchline. You got to be able to have your timing. You got, there's a lot of components to comedy other than y'all just laughing. But it's an altogether different thing when you're in a lineup and you're the only clean comic. So they was up there slinging words and saying stuff. But let me tell y'all how. Can I say she ignorant on here? I don't know. But if I can't, then I said it already. Let me tell you how ignorant she is. When she took the mic both times, both shows, she came out and she put oil on the microphone. She blessed the microphone and the mic stand. Because they had been up there using their French words. And they had been saying
French words. So they
they had been cussing.
I know. They were very fringy.
Yeah, and they were saying raunchy words and vulgarities. And yeah, they were saying words that you don't want your children to hear you say. And the ones you be spelling like your kids are slow. You didn't teach your kids how to spell, but when you say cuss words, you're gonna spell them out, and like your kids don't know what sugar, honey, iced tea. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, but anyway,
okay,
yeah. So yeah, they were saying all of them kind of words, and they were saying them with their chest, and they was out in the audience doing demonstrations on people and all kinds of stuff. And Ton got up there, and Ton ain't said not Nam cursed the word. Ton got up there and
cursed the word.
Yeah, she didn't say Nam cussed the word. She got up there and she did her thing, and the people was on the floor laughing, and she sang about her main man and Bacon. She got a boo thing named Bacon. Yeah, her main man, her man is named Bacon.
Who?
Bacon. Spell your boo name out there, Tanja D, because he don't know French. But she was singing about a man, and the people they was cracking up, killing over. So man, shout out to my girl Ton. She did her thing, both shows. They had a sold out show Friday night. Saturday night, they had a crowd that needed her to lay and pull and pray and tarry. But it was amazing. And so it's a good thing when you can stand your ground and come on, Jaylon Calhoun, you speak my language. But this how she said Bacon. But this is how it's really spelled. So she sang the song. Okay. She sang the song about her main man. Now you got to have a real doctorate from Big Back University to be able to sing a whole song about bacon. And she sung her bacon song, and yeah, it was a blessing to the people. But man, if you've never seen Ton, you got an opportunity this weekend. Where Roy Rogers go? Roy Rogers, this is not his name. What's Roy last name?
Brown.
Who is Roy Rogers?
He's a chicken guy.
He's who?
That's the chicken dude, Roy Rogers. And wasn't he chicken and burgers or something? It used to be.
Wasn't he on Star Wars or something? No, that's Buck Rogers.
Oh no.
Never mind. Representative.
Woo! We need Cousin Al right now. Heavenly Father, we are gathered here today.
Buck Rogers, Roy Rogers, same thing.
Look.
She said that was a cowboy.
Yes, Roy Rogers was a cowboy, and he had a franchise, a restaurant.
See, names just come up. But Roy, you need to get you a ticket. Roy, whatever his last name. What's Roy last name?
Brown.
Roy, same thing. Rogers, Brown, same thing. Roy Rogers, Buck Rogers. Meet us in Baton Rouge. Ton is gonna come out there. Ton. I didn't tell the people about the bacon. So you got to do bacon. Let me tell y'all something. Ton writes songs.
Okay.
Like, and they're just so inappropriate though. But so you got to sing the bacon song, and she got another song too. That's a hit. She debuted it when we was on the cruise. Let me tell you something. Everything in me wanted to just go up to the top deck and jump. I was like, why is this lady like this? I don't know. But
what was the song? I'm gonna beat that with a bat. What's the song? No, she wasn't beating nobody up.
Representative.
She wasn't beating nobody up. No. Oh, okay.
Well, see, I know where you're going, because we was about to lay hands, and it wasn't gonna be for prayer on the boat. But yeah. So shout out to Miss Karen Williams out here in these fire night streets. This boy say like Millie Jackson.
I love it. I love it.
I can't. So we're gonna be out in them Baton Rouge streets. It's gonna be me. It's gonna be Tanja D, the Ton of Fun. It's gonna be Boss Lady. It's gonna be Tammy Mooney. It's gonna be Mother Minnie, and we're gonna have a little anointed singing by Miss Kayla Love from the New Orleans streets, man. We're gonna have a fantastic time. So if you know anybody out in those Baton Rouge streets, let them know to go on over there to gospelcomedyentertainment.com on Facebook. And Ton, you weren't supposed to tell them the name of the song on the show.
I'm not even gonna put it up there. Oh my Lord. Y'all can take that one. Take that one with you.
Let me tell you something.
Woo!
Lorenzo, I got it recorded on my phone. I'm gonna send it to you when we get off.
Oh look, I don't know.
I'm gonna send it to you when we get off. When she sang that song on that boat, I just wanted to look here. You know how the toilets flush on the cruise, like the whole room about to be sucked down up in there. Look. The owner said you can put up there. Put up there. He's the owner of this here radio station. Put up there. Look this. Loosen my bowels. Let me tell you something. When she sang that song, I was so tickled. I was like, somebody gonna have to go up there after her because I can't bring another person up here because I'm too tickled. I was outdone. I ain't want to host no more. And look, that was the night we had our pajamas on, so we was doing the pajamas and everything. And I was.
Listen, that the thing about the cruises, right? When you on a cruise, the toilet flush, like if you ever it's like it flushed so hard, like the plane. Don't be. Look. They said, and I heard. I don't know. I never did it. They said just don't flush while you sitting there.
And some of y'all, when y'all go to the bathroom, you drop and flush. That's not encouraged on the cruise ship. Look here. Al said he said he had went to the buffet and he had ate so much. He had never had so much food in his life. He was enjoying it. He said then he had to go back to his room and use the bathroom. He said that toilet sucked him up and spit him out in Cozumel. He said he beat the boat there. He said when the boat pulled up, he was waving at us because he was
wow. And that's the thing, because think about this for a second, because we all been on cruises, we all know, and everybody uses the bathroom maybe twice, 15 times a day or whatever. Now, where do all this go, right?
At the Cozumel. He said sucked him up and spit him out in Cozumel. So, hey, I'm taking Al's word for it. I didn't go down the turn. He did. Now, look here. Now, another thing that there's a problem with is the size of the showers on there.
You can't, you got to put your arm in, wash it.
You got to do the hokey pokey in there. So for those of you that are BBL friendly, that have bought your BBLs, the showers are not BBL friendly. You're going to have to back in and wash and then back out and turn around and then wash the rest of you because it's not enough room in there to be BBL.
It's really not. It's really not. And I love going on a cruise. I love cruises. I love them. But yeah, it's time.
You got to put your right arm in and wash it all about.
Even if you, and the thing is, when I first went on a cruise, let's talk about cruise for a second. When I first went on a cruise, right? I didn't know no better. My brain, I didn't know how to book a cruise or whatever. I was in an inside cabin. I didn't know what an inside cabin, an outside cabin, or whatever.
Shout out to Tanja D. Did you know she was military?
Yeah, I heard.
Yeah, she was. Who are the people on the water? She's a Navy.
She's a Navy.
People on the water. Yeah,
that's a Navy.
She was on the ship in the water.
Now.
Yeah, she was out there. She said she still wear her uniform.
Oh Lord.
She probably can get back in it now. At first, she was saying she could just wear the earrings. But anyway, now what happened?
So I got it in the inside cabin, guys. I'm telling you, if you ever go on a cruise, do not get an inside cabin. You won't know the time of the day it is. You will wake up, it's still dark. You go to sleep, it's dark. You wake up, it's dark. You don't know what time of the day it is. So I would say, do not. I was missing a whole lot of stuff until people start knocking on my door. You good?
Come and knock on my door. She a sea woman. Pastor J says she a seaman. I don't like it. Pastor J, I don't like it. We all was a seaman at one time. Oh, representative.
Okay.
Representative. Mighty God. I just made myself lightheaded.
Oh,
praise
wow.
God, everybody.
Okay,
listen.
on that note, I think we need to go to a commercial.
Yeah. Pastor J, this commercial's for you.
This commercial for you, Pastor Jay.
Today we're comparing blue pills, the name brand, with our generic little blue pill.
Okay, so what's the difference?
The name brand pills have the brand name from a large pharmaceutical company engraved on each pill.
What does that do?
It makes them cost a lot more. Both pills have the same active ingredient, which allows you to be, well, more active.
Don't pay more for the name, pay less for the pill. Get our generic blue pill for as little as $2 each. Call right now for yours.
Here's an important message from the U.S. Med Diabetes Solution Center. If you have diabetes, you know the pain of pricking your fingers. But now, by wearing a small device called a continuous glucose monitor, or CGM, you can reduce your pain right away. It's easy to use and helps you make more accurate diabetes treatment decisions. So call us right now to see if you qualify for a CGM at little or no cost. U.S. Med. Better service. Better care.
The Gospel Sounds Music Awards is coming to Birmingham, Alabama. Friday, August 22nd, 2025. Hosted by Sir Every Drake and Yielded. Featuring the New Hope Mass Choir, Brian Woods, and the Voices of Victory, Phyllis Wong, Keenan Coleman, B.J. Williams, and Shabbat. Terrence Gamble, and the Living Testimony community singers, Michael Lee and Ron Summers, and many more. All roads lead to the Greater Grace Church, 1945 Centerpoint Parkway, Centerpoint, Alabama. VIP reception 5 p.m. Red carpet 5:30 p.m. Main show 7 p.m. Tickets are $35 in advance, 40 at the door. VIP 50. Get your tickets at Eventbrite. The Gospel Sounds Music Awards. Don't you dare miss it.
Greece is cheap.
But the airfare costs a fortune.
Paris?
Not much closer, and again, airfare...
What about Puerto Vallarta?
Let's face it, flying anywhere is just too expensive.
Wait, what's this? Low-cost airlines.
With one call to low-cost airlines, you'll drastically slash your travel costs. We're talking insanely low airline prices to any of your favorite destinations. Where would you like to go? London, Rome, Costa Rica, Australia?
Wow, that's cheap.
So why wait? Call now to learn how crazy cheap it is to fly anywhere in the U.S. or international. Our prices are so low, we can't publish them. The only way to get them is to call to instantly hear the most amazing best deals on airline travel. It's that easy. So call now and start packing.
Call 855-325-1768. That's 855-325-1768. 855-325-1768. That's 855-325-1768.
Hey, every Tuesday we come right on up in here with a little heat from the word on the street. Roman has it that it's at 4 p.m. Central Standard Time. A.m. in the Philippines on Wednesday morning. Make sure that y'all tune in. Make sure you like and subscribe. Share the video. Let everybody know that we're here. Oh, because we're going to get you rocking with the dedicated news. Lorenzo, where you at? Oh! Ow. One more time. All right, y'all. So that's what we do every Tuesday. We get ourselves hyped. We get you hyped. We share the news. We get ready to have some fun. It's almost top of the hour, y'all. And y'all know what happens at the 6 o'clock hour. It's time for the Eye on Likes. So again, make sure you stay tuned in. Make sure you share your videos, your tunes, your likes. When I say videos, send us them videos where you're shouting us out so we can play them on the air. Hey, it's your girl, Nikki B, and I'm rocking with Yielded and Lorenzo on the FIYAH Show. Yeah, just like that. That's all we want. Shout out to my girl, Nikki B. I see you over there. That's why I said your name. Where my mama daughter? You still here? I need to tell you who Nikki B is. Is my mama daughter still on here? Tanja D. Listen, I'm going to let you know too. Why? Because I know people that's about that life. So Tanja, my mama's daughter, Nikki B, Lorenzo, last week you sent me out there to Atlanta, and I was around there in Peachtree Corners. Mm-hmm. That's where I stayed, and so then I had to go over there to the what the store is. I can't even think of the name of the store.
Publix.
Publix. Went to the Publix store over there. Went to the store.
You know, that's a down south store, so that's why I figured I'd say it.
Yeah, that's who it was. That's where it was. Went over there to the public store, but over there in the same vicinity is the store that y'all was barcoding with the little red circle in that one, and the other store was right there and right there. And so as I was driving across the parking lot, I stopped right there, and then I started sweating profusely. I said, "Why am I feeling like this? Why am I so nervous out here?" And I thought about it. That's where Nikki B tried to unalive me right there in that very parking lot. When she tried to put her car on my bumper and on my thigh. And I took a picture of it and I sent it to her and Big E. And I said, I'm triggered. I'm triggered because this is where I was when she tried to take my life right there in that very same parking lot.
I can't. I'm done.
Nikki B, did I not send you a picture from the parking lot? I don't even think she realized that's where I was. I say I'm triggered, but I was there.
She said, "Stop it."
I was there in Peachtree Corner. I could not figure out why I was sweating and why I was so nervous and what was going on. And then I thought about it. I said, so Nikki B, I'm sending you my therapist bill, and I'm sending you my bill for all of them pills I bought while I was in
the lies you
in the parking lot. There was no lies. You tried to run me over with your vehicle.
Nikki B, let me tell you something. If you're gonna run somebody over with your vehicle, make sure you run somebody over with your vehicle. Then they won't be up in here talking about you tried to run them over. I'm just saying.
Did you just encourage her to unalive me?
No, I'm just saying. You saying
conspiracy.
Listen.
You understand it's called conspiracy. So, and I don't think the statute of limitation has ran out.
It's been done. How many years ago?
No, it wasn't that many years ago.
How many years was it? Was it more than one?
No. Let me tell you something. Now that's a store before DEI and DUMB. I never shopped there. Look, so before the DEI, DUMB, PRESIDNT, I never shopped there. So first of all, I don't have that kind of money. Mm-hmm.
We call it Tarjay, so I don't know what y'all.
Yeah, I don't shop there. I didn't shop there before.
That's the bougie store.
Yeah, I think I've only. It was more than a year ago. Well, I was triggered so much so that it seems like just yesterday.
Yes,
and I had to call my therapist right before I went to the TV station.
And you, what?
I called my therapist before I went to 57 because I was so distraught because it was like it was happening all over again.
You know what? I'm just gonna let that go. Okay. You know what? It is 8 minutes to the top of the hour. We have an I don't like. Nikki B, I know you got a bunch of I don't likes you want to put in right now. We want all our fire nights that's out in the quiet stand. If you have an I don't like, and I know a few of y'all got a few about the show today, I don't like, and put it in there. We're gonna put it up. We're gonna talk about your I don't like. But can I, Ms. Yielded, can we go back a little bit? Let's go back to Cousin Al in the dedicated news. We ain't really go on that topic because it was something I wanted to talk about.
Let's talk about it.
When the meter lady, because they just call them meter maids, I don't know why, but the meter lady was giving the cop the ticket. He came out saying, "I'm here on police business," with a cup of coffee in his hand.
It's National Beverage Day.
Yeah. But how you on police business? So you getting coffee and donuts?
Is that not what police officers do and beat people?
But my thing is this: if that's turn the lights on. He knew he was parked wrong, but he couldn't turn his lights on because it really wasn't a police matter. I'm just saying, and that
it was. We all know police officers to eat donuts and drink coffee, do we not? So that is police business.
But he was at a diner because the cup was like a diner cup. Like he was at a bodega or he was at a diner. Because those cups
raise your hand. Raise your hand and repeat after me. I, Lorenzo, am an official big backer.
Emma.
Because I can recognize diner cups. Only a big back person can say that he was at a diner based on the cup that he was drinking out of. And we only saw the corner of the cup in the camera. You need therapy, sir.
Listen,
you know what? My therapist that I call when I think about, my therapist that what I call that when I think about Nikki B, I'm gonna share the number with you so you can tell them all about your big back tendencies, all about your big back experiences. How did you? Can you put a picture of the cup up here? Nobody can identify the corner of that cup but you. That's because you agree.
Listen. It was a cup, right? And it had brown on the outside of the cup. So if it's brown up here, that's how they give it at the diners. You get a cup of coffee to go. They got it at the diner. They pour it in one of these cups that's brown on the outside, and he didn't even have a lid on it. I said, so we saw this much. We saw this much of the cup. This much. How were you able to identify? Because it was coffee.
You need to be to thine own self be true.
It was coffee in the cup. You ain't see the coffee?
We saw the coffee, but we didn't know it was a diner cup.
But it was a diner cup.
I'm a coffee head. There was no way I would have identified the cup as a diner cup. That's too far, Lorenzo.
They wasn't in New York because I could tell by the sign and everything that was up there. So they wasn't in New York, so it wasn't a bodega. So it had to be a diner he was coming from. I'm just saying. If he was in New York, I would have been like, yo, that's from the bodega. Because the bodegas and the diners have those cups. I'm just saying. Anyway, what I was trying to say is she did her job. She gave the man a ticket, and that's the problem because they always be like, we're not going to really, Nikki B, I just took up for you. You going to say that? Really?
Coffee.
You going to say that? Look.
He don't like putting this stuff up on the screen. Coffee. But he wanted you to unalive me, but you drink coffee. First of all, he had a cup of coffee. He ain't had no coffee from the bodega or from the diner because we don't have very many diners down here. That's up. Y'all got diners up there. But
anyway,
so here's the real deal. You need to admit from your own personal heart that you have a disorder like Tanja D. You have an issue with food because the fact that you can identify a cup,
listen, I am a food connoisseur. I'm a food connoisseur. I have eaten variety of foods, different nationalities of food, but that's just a coffee cup. That's it. It's a coffee cup. But anyway, let's move on to the next thing I was going to talk about. Let's get off of the coffee. Okay?
Representative.
Cousin Al, mentor, help me. Anyway,
he be running you down with that coffee.
Oh man, I know. Anyway, but the thing is, the other thing from the dedicated news was when he was talking about the Donald Trump, right? We knew how you don't know that you cannot run a third term. And look, they would hold on, wait, hold on. This is the crazy part, is that the lady that was interviewing was giving him ideas. Why are you giving this man any type of idea? Oh, you could write it in the Constitution. I'm feeling like this man don't even want to come back. But now y'all giving him an idea.
He didn't say he was coming back from the beginning. He said he was going to amend the Constitution.
No. Behind the scenes, they already know it's in the Constitution. They're not going to change the Constitution, not for him.
They didn't change everything else for him.
Because right now they haven't.
He's a convicted felon. He's the president.
Yeah, but one thing they're not going to do is change that particular part of the Constitution. Because then anybody
they told you
can stay there forever.
That's what he want to do. I think the next phase of his life is gonna have something to do with daisies. I mean, I'm not no prophet or nothing, but I'm just saying. I just believe. I mean,
well, if he runs into Nikki B, yeah.
No, she's gonna run into him.
Leave my girl Nikki B alone.
If she had never said that, I would have never known that was her. I did not remember what she looked like. I'm gonna tell you why, because I thought she was.
You thought she was what?
I thought it was a white lady.
You thought she was what?
I thought the person that almost unalived me was a white lady.
How do you?
I thought it was a white lady. I didn't know it was her.
She's your complexion. How do you don't know?
But I didn't know it was her. I thought she was a white lady.
So you saying you white?
She's not my complexion.
Yes, she is.
And my hair is nappy and hers is not.
Oh Lord, I'm done. Anyway,
I thought she was
it
a
is
white
7 o'clock.
It's 6 o'clock.
Oh, New York is 7. So it's 6.
Look at her picture. I thought she was a white lady.
She's your complexion on that picture.
She's a white lady.
She's not. You know what?
I thought the lady that almost unalived me with her car was a white lady. I thought it was a white lady.
It is top of the hour. Let me say that. It's the time for the I don't likes. And we got an I don't like right now, and we're going to put it up. I don't like when Yielded tell people I can't unalive her. That's the first one we're going with today.
Listen, I'm telling you, if you had never brought it up, I would have never known it was you because I did not remember that it was you. Even when I saw you again, I did not know it was you. I promise I didn't. Yeah. She talking about we twins. Lies. We not the same color. Look at that. Look at that. Not the same color.
Yes, y'all are. It's just that you a little red right now. That's it. You got what they say, you got the Cherokee coming in?
You know why I'm red right now? Because I'm flashing.
Oh Lord. Drink some water. Drink some water. Anyway.
I'm flashing major. But listen, y'all, it is at the top of the hour, and this is testimony period. No hymnal is needed. No sad song. No kneeling at the moaning bench. Just an opportunity for you to testify the way you feel. And the way you testify is your business. Whatever you say is just between us and all of the listeners and viewers of the FIYAH Show. But it's an opportunity for you to get some things off your chest simply by saying, I don't like. And Nikki B says, I don't like when people my complexion call me white. Hey, I thought you was white. I ain't know. I thought the person in the car was a white lady. I did not even remember what you really looked like. I was just like half and moved on. You know what I'm saying? Because you tried to take me out, and I was just there being a willing vessel unto the Lord. But anyways, yeah. So go ahead and get your testimonies ready. Go ahead and start typing them on the screen. But I need y'all to do me just a slight favor, Nikki B and Tunja D. I need y'all to put that together because we bought the word. We owned it. And so I need y'all to spell it correctly. It's IONLIKE. I don't like one word. I don't like. Tunja D said she don't like men wearing tight breeches. She despises it so much so that she did a live about it the other day, and she said that the men was wearing the tight breeches and they was giving their unborn kids asthma. Listen, I told him, I said, Tunja D, I wish they stopped wearing that because that's not what the Bible said when it was saying press down and shake them together. That's not what they was talking about. So please let your soul just breathe. Let your cheer and breathe. Lorenzo, I knew he was gonna take himself out. Yeah, so I don't like it either. This is my thing about that, Tunja D. First of all, they wearing the skinny jeans. I don't like when you wear skinny jeans and you're not skinny. You don't wear skinny jeans when you're not skinny. You need to get your husky. They still make husky, big and tall or something. I just think it's inappropriate for these mains to be wearing. And listen, it's just not the breeches either. They wearing these children's place Baby Gap shirts thinking it's showing their muscles. No, sir. We can see your tummy. We can see your Lorenzo. Did you have to? You crying? Is you crying? I think you need to go back out. You still crying? She said that they was giving the children asthma.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So
she's banned from the show.
No, not Tundra. Never. Mm-mm.
Oh my goodness.
Listen, the children ain't get a cheering a fighting chance.
Ooh.
They don't stand a chance with these tight britches.
This is the crazy part because the style of the tightness came in, right? So all the younger guys was wearing it, right? So my son saw somebody wearing a pair of tight ones the other day. And he said, "Oh, look, they got the ATL jeans on." I said, "Huh?" He said they got the ATL. Now, because now these young kids are not wearing the tight britches no more. Now they get into the bigger baggy clothes back to where we was rocking them. And he was like, "Yeah, Dad, he got the ATL jeans on." I said, "ATL jeans." I'm okay. Because my son never wore like tight. He never was into that. He was like, "Nah, they too tight, man. They look like women pants." I was like, "Thank you, my boy."
Yeah, I'm over it. Felicia Lamb says, "I don't like that in this Houston weather that my bones don't realize that I'm still 21 in my head." Oh yeah. Praise God. Just my imagination once again running away with me. Just my imagination. Listen, I'm with you, Tanya D.
They're not. See, the thing is, Tanja D, let me explain something. They're not called purses.
I don't care what you call them.
They are called merces, men purses. I don't know why they listen. I don't know why they carry them because they are purses. But
I should be able to put my lipstick, my lip gloss, my FDS, my Always with Wings, and everything in your purse since you carrying it. Why I got to carry one? Because we don't always want to carry one. But if you're gonna carry it, then I ought to be able to put all of my stuff in there. So that happened to me. I'm telling you.
What you say? Say it again. What? Who? You said lipstick and what?
Lipstick, FDS, and Always with Wings.
What is FDS?
Feminine deodorant spray.
You know what?
In real life. I'm telling y'all, 6'6".
I'm done.
Got 275. Black as that shirt Lorenzo got on. Black as the tires on your car. I'm talking about looking just like I want him to look. Nice dress, smell good, look good, everything. Went on first hangout, went to breakfast, then we got ready to go on date. I'm talking perfect gentleman, parked the car, got up close so I can get out. He parked the car, got out, came around, opened the door, reached in to take my seatbelt off for me. I was like, "Oh, come on, this is the one. Yes, we are in." But as he reached in to unbuckle the seatbelt, the person comes in and smacks me in the face. And I said, "Whoa, what is that? Why did something just hit me in the face?" And I realized it was his purse. So I reached down in mine and started pulling out all my stuff. And I took my purse under the seat and I got out and I said, "Here, let me put this in there." He said, "What you putting in there?" I say, "All my stuff, because if you carrying a purse, I don't need to carry." I was mad. I said, "If you're gonna carry a purse, I really don't want to carry mine. So put my stuff in." He said, "They're putting all that in there." "Well, why do you have a purse? What is the purpose of your purse? Put it in there." And he was like, "What is this?" I had a whole bottle of FDS. I had some little cat naps. I had all of this stuff, and I was putting it in there. I was like,
"Ooh, shame."
I was putting it in there. I don't want to carry this. You won't carry a purse. And he got mad. Needless to say, we didn't go out no more. I
can understand that because he was trying to be you. Anyway,
yeah, Tanya D said their pants so tight they can't put the billfold in there. That's why they got to carry purses.
That's the problem. It's like I'm glad we're getting
time. Get out the corner because Felicia finna get in there. Get out the corner. It's Felicia's turn in the corner. I don't like when people accuse me of something I didn't do. This is big for me. Felicia, you still wearing petty? Felicia? You wearing the petty suit this week? You got your petticoat on? Felicia?
Felicia, Dr. Lamb, what they accuse you of? Let me know. Tell the fire nights. I want to know.
I'm not even gonna tell it. Yeah, I'm not even gonna tell it. I'm not even gonna tell it.
You know?
I'm not gonna tell it.
Okay, Dr. Lamb, hit us with what it was. Let me know. Because I don't like that either. I don't like when people accuse me of something I didn't do either. I mean, that's what it is. You know,
I don't like when I'm scrolling down social media and I see a picture of somebody that they making fun of, and it's done went viral, and it's actually somebody that I know. Lorenzo, I wasn't gonna say what it was. I was just saying that I don't like when people that I know go viral and it's not good. That's all I was gonna say.
Okay, let's get to Felicia. She said, "Still, somebody told you was still. Who you was stealing from?"
Now this is the funny part. Now since she didn't told it.
Who she
Guess
stole?
what she?
Stealing?
Guess what she stealed, Lorenzo?
What she steal did it?
They said she stealed it some $5 jewelry and some cookies.
Are we serious?
My screen froze.
How much was the cookies?
I think she had about $5 of them too.
Look, she said, "Please tell it. Okay, so tell it all. I want to hear this part. Go ahead. What happens? She stole $5 cookies. No, she stole $5 jewelry.
Look, and this the crazy part. She stole them from a women's conference.
You ain't invited no more. Oh, no, it wasn't $5. It was $5.41.
They put tax on them cookies. But here's the crazy part. So look, so ladies, y'all know about this here paparazzi, right? Y'all know how much paparazzi costs, right? So Felicia had 3 pieces. 1, 2, 3. That's what they said she had. Why was her bill $24?
Well, how much is paparazzi jewelry? $5. So it should have been $15 if she had 3.
So first of all, your math wasn't mathing. And then you got nerve enough to say that somebody stealed it. So
wow.
Seemingly, because I'm not supposed to have it.
Look, going back to that word. Okay.
Seemingly. Look, Mike, the Bible said it's gonna be like a vapor.
Mm-hmm.
No man knows the day to time for that.
Listen, SISTER, him gone.
Him downstairs. Him wants some milk and cookies that Felicia stole from the women's conference. And the title of the women's conference was "What's Behind Your Smile?" Cookies and paparazzi.
Oh Lord.
So Ton, you was there. So Felicia was the lady sitting over to the table at the right that had one crutch.
A crutch?
Yeah, she out here. She was out there. And Ton, she got up and went over across the room over there and took the people jewelry and cookies at the women's conference. After all that good singing, shout out to Casey Coleman. Casey did a good singing over there at the women's conference on
Casey, Calvin, Devontae, JoJo. Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Not that Casey. not that Casey Lorenzo. So Casey had done a good singing over there. I had did my good talking over there. They had some other good talking over there, and they had good hostess over there. And this lady done got up with one crutch and walked over there to them people's table and took their stuff.
With one crutch.
One crutch.
She good. All right, Dr. Lamb, I see what's up. You the doctor of stealing stuff.
So they have what the show called The World's Dumbest Criminals. She would be a dumb criminal to be over there stealing on a crutch. One of them. One. Felicia Lamb, you are the Bama of the week.
I am done. You are the weakest link. Goodbye. No, but seriously, I don't like.
Ooh, I'm lightheaded again.
Listen, but we need guys. We need some more I don't likes going on.
I don't likes. It's 6:13. I am Miss Alicia. I see you keep coming in, Miss Alicia. Listen, this is a part of the show that everybody can be a part of. You get some things off your chest. You get to say some things that irk your nerves. Some things that just you just can't handle. A pet peeve is what people typically call Whoo, Tanja D. Go to the corner. Couldn't run if she want to. But Alicia, now is the time that you can type on the screen something that gets on your nerve. Lorenzo, put that ticker tape up there so they can see how to spell the word. I don't like. So I keep telling y'all, I don't like these men that's going to the barbershop that's getting these chalk lines on their beards and on the edges and all of this. Now I'm seeing the spray, they put this stuff right here and then they spray a straight corner, line, edge. But I ain't liking these man pieces.
Ooh. What you mean? Oh, I saw. Now, listen.
Lorenzo, I think you should get a man piece.
That would never happen. I saw this from the back. The dude was doing this person's hair, and it was flowing in the wind. Turned around, full beard, everything. I said, "Wow."
Oh, I saw that he had a bob and he had feathered it and everything. And then
you saw the same thing I saw.
It was a whole dude.
I said, whoa.
Uh-oh, there go Alicia. There it is. I knew you had one. Alicia said she don't like when people beep as soon as the light change. I'm talking about. So, cause like I got what you call it on the car when you get to the light, the eco-friendly thing and your car go off.
You're saving gas, preserving gas.
I got to take my foot off of the brake and my car got to start back up before I can go. And before I can even get the car to... Big Skinny says his car got sleep apnea when it do that. He said, I got sleep apnea. The car got sleep apnea. So before my car can come up out of the sleep apnea and restart, people, I'm like,
you know who was good for that? My grandmother.
What happened?
Oh, she was good.
She would blow the horn.
Ooh, soon as the light turned green, she laying on. I'm like, this is before I started driving her. And when I was driving her, she would look at me and say, "To the horn." For what? The light just turned green. We gotta all start going.
Talking about your car ain't even started back up yet, and it's like, bruh, why you slow down?
Hold up, I gotta put this up here. I don't like that you that suggested that MISTER get a man piece. Thank you, SISTER.
Mister, I'm just thinking, the color of your beard, you get, and
we
then
don't.
they can put the waves up there.
That ain't happening.
I think the Fire Nights want to see you with some waves.
No, we good. The waves waved out. Now the thing about it, this is the thing though. If I let my hair grow, it'll be as white as this.
You can grow hair? I'm asking for the fame.
She's gone. We're back here. Welcome to the FIYAH Show with your host Lorenzo. Because our host that was there, she's out of control right now. But we're going to bring her back just to see if she learned a little valuable lesson. Because, when you are a PD in the back, you can do whatever you got to do. Okay, you're back. Hey, Miss Sheldon, how are you?
But I want to, seriously, can you grow?
Yeah, I can grow hair. I can grow my hair. I just keep it this way. Anyway, let's get back to the I don't likes in the choir stand. Miss Dr. Lamson, I don't like that people test me and don't know that my father will clear my name. Okay, I'm done. Yeah, I'm with you. Because somebody tried to test me right now, Ms. Lamb. Tried to say I can't grow hair. You know what?
That's the question.
Huh?
I just asked the question if you could grow hair. It wasn't mean to be insulting. Although you told Nikki B to unalive me, but I can't ask if you.
I didn't tell Nikki B to unalive you.
You said next time you get ready to run over somebody, make sure you run them over. I can't get in the corner because you in there. You live there. So look, I don't know what it is about Ton and
yes,
lashes.
Ton, so it can grow all over. It can grow all over. Yes.
It be doing the Sherman Hensley, I bet.
It don't be like this. All this grows. If you can see the stubble, I gotta cut it now. Anyway,
that head shining like a 2026 penny. You hear me?
Okay, Miss Sophia.
But look. I don't know what it is. I don't like that Ton has a thing with eyelashes, right? So she don't wear eyelashes, she don't do makeup, none of that kind of stuff, right? But one time I was really nice and generous, and I gave her a ride in my car. And so she got in my car. I don't know why she was in my sun visor, because my sun visor is for my mail that I get out the mailbox like once a month, and I stick it up there. And so she took my mail down and put it in her lap, and then she put down the sun visor, and then she like screamed because it looked like something like this was up there. So for those of y'all that don't know, every now and again, I wear magnetic eyelashes. When I don't go get my individuals done, I wear magnetic eyelashes, and they're reusable. And so I had took it off and stuck it on the visor and forgot it was over there. And so when she got in my car, she let it down, and then she had hollered, and she was like scared because my lashes was up there. And I told her that was private and put it back and don't tell nobody. And I be doggone if she didn't get on stage the same night and told everybody that my eyelashes is in the car. But then we made jokes about it like every time we talk. But sad that at the place, the hostess had took hers off and put them on her program that she was reading when she was introducing the people. And so I thought I was gonna tell a secret and tell Ton. Ton said, yeah, and she had her earrings over there too. She had one earring, one eyelash on the program.
I'm done. I can't.
So the moral to the story: if you ever want to do anything, don't do it around Ton.
Don't do it around.
Yeah, because Tanja D is gonna see it. Who changed their voice? When I changed my voice?
Hold on, we got some
like
more. We got some more I don't likes. Hold on.
What is? Come on, y'all, type your I don't likes.
I don't like when. Go ahead. Oh, I don't like when someone tells me to calm down, and they are the one that need calm up. If you get it, if you know, you know. Remind me of the cruise. Anyway,
you weren't even on that cruise.
I heard about it.
You was the one. You was the one, Ton. You was the one. But anyway, look, you know, I can bring it all the way down, and I can go in and I can articulate and enunciate when it's necessary. Look at that. Well, I'll be checking the box.
You know what?
Look, somebody come here and look at it. Come here and look at it. Come here and look at it. What? Where you at? Went to the bathroom on the cruise?
You know, I'm over here listening to this show, and I'm trying to work, and I'm laughing at the same time because y'all crazy.
How you trying to work and then you come back in?
I'm listening and I'm laughing. I can't get my work done.
So you just show back up?
I just show back up.
See, that's what happens on the FIYAH Show. I'm telling you. Lorenzo called in sick a couple of weeks ago. I was driving down the freeway and popped back in. This is just how the FIYAH Show does you. When you're part of the FIYAH Show and you are for real FIYAH night, man, you don't want to miss ever. So I don't know where RJ Blaze is, but anyway. So yeah, I'm on sabbatical. This ain't, you take a sabbatical from the world. You don't take a sabbatical from your therapy. This is therapy.
She's on listen.
I'm hearing all this talk about hair and parking and people honking at you and all this stuff. You know, Lorenzo, I would love to see your hair.
No.
I'd love to see your hair.
Everybody wants me to grow my hair.
Grow it.
First of all, I would do it next year during the winter time. It's summer. My bowl gotta be out. It gotta be shining. I'm sorry. For the winter,
we'll do it
for the winter time. But right now, my ball
got to be sitting up there looking like a bowling ball. All you need to do is
Can we tattoo 3 little dots?
be the one for the ones that they don't. They just roll a big ball. They don't put the.
Michael, the SISTR, she missed you, so she said, "Michael, hey,
hey."
Who took the cookies?
Who took the cookies?
Where you at?
Ton say that's probably who took the cookies. You talking about the lady with the lash and the earring? She the one took the cookies. Ton is in the.
No.
Yielded. I had to get back on. You know why? This is the real reason why. Because what's with the magnetic? What did you say? You have magnetic what?
Eyelashes.
How are your eyes magnetic?
My eyes ain't magnetic. The lash liner is magnetic.
What's it magnetic to?
Bruh.
So that you put lash liner on, and then you stick the lash to it because the liner has magnets in it.
That's unbelievable.
I can't believe you came back just to say that. That's the only reason you showed back up on here.
Listen, some of the questions I can't even ask. I'm not even gonna ask.
I can't believe you came back for that. So here's what I really can't believe. That, so the women's conference that we were at this weekend, right? We were talking about what's behind your smile and what are some of the things that you had to smile through or whatever to get to the next, phase of life, when we have to kind of mask what's going on and push through. And so they was just kind of going around the room giving prizes to people that, that got up and shared their testimony of what they masked through, And so it was very, very, very refreshing to be able to hear some of the things that the people said, you know what I'm saying? And then they was going around, and I'm trying so hard. Go ahead, Michael, keep talking. Hold on. I'll be right back. I'm gonna stay right here, but I'm gonna be right back.
I'll keep it going. Do you got any eye on likes, Lorenzo?
Go ahead. We on the. It's a segment now.
Okay,
we're
on eye on likes. I don't like when I go to work and there ain't no hazelnut creamer for my coffee. Is that being greedy? Is that being needy?
But did you bring it? Did you bring it in?
Do you have to?
I don't like when they go to the restaurant and they say, "Do you want hazelnut or French vanilla?" And I say French vanilla, and then they come back and say, "Oh, we don't have no French vanilla, and give me hazelnut."
Well, that goes with anything on the menu.
Well, and it usually be the thing that's on special. But look, hold on right here. So Lorenzo,
yes,
there was like I said, they was giving the people opportunity to share what was, something that they had, had to smile through or walk through. And so they was giving away prizes. And so somebody jumped up and said, me, let me tell what I had smiled through. Can I share it?
Share it.
Yes, girl. Wow. Okay, I just wanted y'all to see how that was Ton. Why did she get up to walk through them people stuff like that? Why was Ton? So Ton was in the white. The other young lady.
Yeah. I mean, I know she wasn't in that. I know she wasn't in that turquoise.
Yeah, the other young lady, she was special needs. So just leave that right there. But Ton, I just wanted y'all to see Ton. Why?
Down.
Why did Ton walk up there like that to tell the people what she had went through?
Well,
that was called fashion. The way she walked up there.
That's called Strong J.
Strong J.
Strong J.
So they say who want to share
Lorenzo
next?
She came out there like Strong J.
But look, I want to share it again because I want y'all to look at my face.
Yielded, you don't get no popcorn for that one, by the way.
I want y'all to look at my face.
She ain't know what Strong J is.
I'm sitting at the table. I know Strong J from Boomerang. Don't come for me. Marcus, darling. I remember. But look. So I'm sitting at the table behind the lady in the yellow. Look. Just watch. Do y'all see me?
Yes.
Look at me. I'm like, really?
Oh, she's on that runway. She on that runway. Tanja D on that runway.
I'm telling y'all, I see flutterbys right now. I'm so lightheaded.
Did you see how she had to get it started? She put that leg down twice just to get it going.
Why did she have to get up and walk up there like that?
Because she got
up there and say, I had to smile through domestic violence. I had to smile through and then the little baby started dancing. So she started dancing with the little baby. I was like, ma'am, this is not what this is.
Well, guess what? You know what? This is the first time I've seen her in pants. So
and she had her legs covered and everything. She was so nervous she wanted to take them pants off right there. She didn't know what to do with herself. She texted me the day before and she said, "What's the attire?" And I said, "Cover your legs."
At least she listened.
She listened.
She bought them pants. She bought them pants on the way down here because they wasn't even her size. She ain't even know what to wear. She don't
what you mean they wasn't her size? They ain't fall off.
They almost.
Oh, I don't like it.
Let me tell you, and you saw that jacket she had on. That was the size of her outfit for the comedy show that night. The jacket length. But yeah, I was just like, what part of the women's conference that said I was smiling through my pain?
She said, "Cause."
Smiling through my pain. What part of that was that?
What pain?
Domestic violence and her
because she says she does this with domestic violence.
And her smiling through her allopause.
What's allopause? What's that?
Pause every time she had to pay her alimony.
Oh, I'm with you, Lorenzo.
I'm just
look at. I ain't seen Yilda turn red yet. Look at her.
Look, cause.
So, Lorenzo, if ever I say that I have an event and Tanja D is in Houston, Texas, and I mention that she's going with me, tell me no. Okay?
Is that
because before that,
is that a directive?
Yes.
Is that a directive?
Before we went to that event, we were at the Phenomenal Women's Mothers Conference thing, and Yilda got an award. Some other ladies got an award in there for being phenomenal mamas, and some of them didn't have no people with them. And so this girl just started hollering, "I don't need no music. I'm gonna hype my bestie up." She didn't even know the people. It was just screaming loud and clapping when they was getting their awards.
But they saw you, right?
But it wasn't even for me. It was for other people. She didn't even know the people. She said she don't care what we say about her. She gonna do it again.
Do it again, Mister.
Look. She said, "Book me."
Baby, them people didn't book you and you gave them a show. They didn't even book you and you gave them a show.
Lord. No, she gave them a taste.
But look, they was coming over there to the table getting the information too, because they knew she needed medication. So they wanted to make sure they pay her so she can get her prescription filled. Because clearly the lady needed medication. But we had a good time. So she had a show Friday night. We had 2 events on Saturday that I had, and then Saturday night, we went over there. It was fantastic. It was fantastic. So y'all go follow Tanja D, the Ton of Fun. Yeah, the Ton of Fun. You got to change your name, baby. You didn't stop eating sugar and fried food. You didn't got slim. You just the T of Fun, because ain't no more ton. You didn't fell off.
The old end just dropped off.
Your back got.
Yeah, you didn't fell off. You not BBL appropriate.
She said that's right, a taste.
That's
Okay,
right. They got a taste. They got a sample.
Yeah.
That's called a sample.
But we had.
You know why? You know why they got
my aunt all the way out in those Lufkin streets. I see you on here, Aunt Phil. How are you? Thank you for watching. Thank you for tuning in. I see you here. Look at that. That made me smile. That's my mama good friend.
Hey, what's up, Lufkin?
Yeah, Lufkin, Texas, and how L-Town, baby. L-Town. So yeah, y'all go follow Ton. Man, Ton is absolutely bananas. She just, yeah. But look, y'all, it is 6:34. We still got time for on likes. I need y'all to get those on likes on the screen. But in the meantime and in between time, we're gonna dip out for just a few seconds, pay a couple of 2, 3 bills, or 7 or 8 or something. Try to see if we can get this money up so we can get that man piece for Lorenzo. In the winter time, we're gonna get it for him for a criminal present. You can push the button anytime. Representative commercial.
Hey there, travelers. You going somewhere? Need a hotel? Then call Hotel Wiz anytime, day or night, for rates too low to publish. You can save up to 75% on over 500,000 hotels across the globe and get our best price guarantee with no booking or cancellation fees ever. We've got some of the lowest hotel prices you'll find in New York, Chicago, Las Vegas, San Francisco, Washington, D.C., and a lot more. Don't waste your time surfing for deals. Make a free call right now and find deals too low to publish. Save up to 75% right now with no cancellation fees. And to make it even easier on you, we're here 24/7 to help. So call right now. Bookmark us in your cell phone. Whatever you need to do, just pick up the phone and call this number for hotel deals that'll knock your socks off.
Call 877-801-8832. That's 877-801-8832. Again, that's 877-801-8832. Call now.
Recover Now is a national campaign aimed at the education and awareness of the devastating effects of opioid and heroin abuse and curbing drug and alcohol addiction in the United States. Recover Now is sponsored by treatment facilities nationwide. Many of them have been where you are, and they want to help by spreading a message of hope and recovery. They're working hand in hand with major insurance companies nationwide that can help you or a loved one get clean in 7 to 30 days. Recover Now is embarking on a national outreach campaign on TV and radio to promote anti-addiction messages. So if you, a loved one, or someone you know has a problem with drugs or alcohol, do not wait. A new life for you could be 30 days away. Call us right now. I promise this call can change your life. Sponsored by the Detox and Treatment Helpline.
If you're living with diabetes and using insulin, you know the pain of pricking your fingers over and over again. By wearing a small device called a continuous glucose monitor, or CGM, you can reduce the pain of pricking your fingers right away. If you use insulin daily, you might be eligible to get your own continuous glucose monitor. So call the U.S. Med Diabetic Health Hotline today and learn about the latest CGM technology. Not only can a CGM immediately reduce pain, it's accurate, easy to use, and helps you make better diabetes treatment decisions. And if you have Medicare or private insurance, you can see if you qualify for a CGM at little or no out-of-pocket cost. We'll also provide free shipping of your new CGM, and we'll bill your insurance company for you. If you use insulin daily, you might be eligible to get your own continuous glucose monitor. So call the U.S. Med Diabetic Health Hotline to see if you qualify for a CGM at little to no out-of-pocket cost.
Listen, if we even think you owe us money, you won't know what hit you. We'll put liens on everything you own. Raid your bank accounts, retirement fund, pension. You'll open up your paycheck and cry because we'll already have the money. We'll haul you into federal court and you might even go to jail. Hey, it's our job.
Don't fight the IRS alone. The Tax Doctor is here to help you negotiate your tax bill and reduce your stress. Our experts will fight for you using IRS guidelines to stop any IRS actions like bank levies or wage garnishments. Plus, eliminate penalties and interest and reduce your past tax bill so you pay the IRS less. Help is here to deal with the IRS to reduce your stress. If you owe $10,000 or more in back taxes, do not call the IRS alone. Call a tax doctor now for a tax emergency analysis.
I'd have my mom call the number on the screen. You come see me alone. We'll work it out. Really, we will.
The Gospel Sounds Music Awards is coming to Birmingham, Alabama. Friday, August 22nd, 2025. Hosted by Sir Every Drake and Yielded. Featuring the New Hope Mass Choir, Brian Woods, and the Voices of Victory, Phyllis Wong, Keenan Coleman, B.J. Williams, and Shabak. Terrence Gamble, and the Living Testimony community singers, Michael Lee and Ron Summers, and many more. All roads lead to the Greater Grace Church, 1945 Centerpoint Parkway, Centerpoint, Alabama. VIP reception 5 p.m. Red carpet 5:30 p.m. Main show 7 p.m. Tickets are $35 in advance, 40 at the door. VIP 50. Get your tickets at Eventbrite. The Gospel Sounds Music Awards. Don't you dare miss it.
Today we're comparing blue pills, the name brand, with our generic little blue pill.
Okay, so what's the difference?
The name brand pills have the brand name from a large pharmaceutical company engraved on each pill.
What does that do?
It makes them cost a lot more. Both pills have the same active ingredient, which allows you to be, well, more active.
Don't pay more for the name, pay less for the pill. Get our generic blue pill for as little as $2 each. Call right now for yours.
It's the FIYAH Show, hosted by Turn up the radio if you feel it. We gon' talk, we gon' laugh and hear music.
Hear some music. You can hear me, don't worry. Listen, y'all, it's your girl, you're right here. So, these Anointed Radio Network streams all the way from Las Vegas, Nevada. Listen, the Stella nominated Anointed Radio Network. Yep, that's us right here. This is your girl, Yielded. You know what we do. Michael, where you at? Yep. We.
Yo, Antoine, help me.
Michael, you need to get some voice lessons. Your voice was stuck right there. What happened?
I must have sung a song yesterday, you know.
And then your voice today.
Yeah.
That's what happens.
Check me out for the week.
The month. How about that? Listen, y'all, we're having an amazing time here on the FIYAH Show. We're almost up and almost out of here. So if you didn't get a chance to get your own like out, now's the time. Put it on the screen right now. Again, continue to share your own likes. We like to hear, we like to laugh with you. Again, an amazing day here on the FIYAH Show. We're here every Tuesday, 4 to 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. But if you're in them Philippine streets, it's Wednesday at 5 a.m. That's when we're on. That's when we're live. Y'all get up and catch us. But listen, y'all, again, we're having an amazing time. We got about another whopping 19 minutes, but we still want you to get your own likes out. We want y'all to keep sharing with us. I like that. Yeah, we get a whole own likes. We ain't get a whole lot of them on today. Ain't nobody got to testify, but y'all like to call me.
We ain't got I don't like.
Yeah. I don't like that y'all want to call me and tell me all your problems, but when I give you opportunity to tell me on the show, you don't even show up. You don't even tell nobody what's going on. You don't even say nothing about nothing. You just disappear.
What was the verdict? How long do we have to wait before we start getting honked at the light? What's the verdict?
I mean, I think you should just let the people go when they go. You know what I'm saying? You don't know what's going on up there.
Well, after about, I gotta say, I'm one of those guys that's a little impatient when I'm behind you.
Mm-hmm.
And when that light turns green, that usually means go.
Well, I mean, the Lord is testing your patience, and He's giving you patience.
He's giving me plenty. And after about 5 seconds, if you ain't going, you're gonna hear my horn.
That means you still need to be working out your patience. That means you still ain't got enough patience.
But the light only lasts 8 seconds.
Well, I mean, you should have left early.
I'd have hit him. Or her. Ooh, I'd have hit her.
And then there you go, paying card notes and insurance premiums.
That's why I use my horn.
Yeah, blow the horn. So listen, y'all, like and share the video. Make sure you invite somebody to come back. We don't ever want you to miss a show, but if in the instance you got to miss, send somebody else in your place. So y'all come together or whatever the case may be. Just make sure.
Ooh, here we go. There we go. Now, see, that's what I'm talking about. We got If Rick James was still alive,
he looked more like Pinky.
Pinky.
The shape of it is more pinky.
That is Pinky.
So is this what lean in a little bit? Is this what your man piece gonna look like?
Nah, that's my hair.
Is that what your hair grew in?
This is what my hair look like. I grow it every year for Santa Claus. I play Santa Claus for the kids.
That looked like that beard I had on for April Fool Day.
I'm just saying. It's all good. How y'all doing?
You know, so your hair your beard the same color as Santa Claus hair?
Exactly. I'm trying to tell y'all. This is what it's gonna look like.
Curly. In my Tundra D voice.
Look at Tundra. No.
Oh, no? It ain't working?
No. Let's cut it off.
I don't like y'all want to see some hair. Now y'all don't see. Now y'all see the hair. Now they ain't gonna do it.
Now we understand where you bald.
We wanted waves, not curls.
I don't want to be a Jerry Curl. I don't want to be a Jerry Curl.
It ain't going nowhere either. He got it on good.
That boy got that hair sewed in tight. That's a sew in. Oh, that's a front line.
It's glued.
It's a lace slug.
It's
glued in.
Track glue right there.
Where your baby hair? Why you ain't got no part with the baby hair?
I ain't got no baby hair. I ain't got no baby hair. It's all what it is.
Bring some from the back like the girls do now. Bring some from the back and bring it at the front as baby hair.
Hey, Rick James ain't got nothing on me.
I don't like that I can't see your eyes in my STEO. So listen, I don't do this often. I don't make mistakes often, and I definitely don't say it out loud when I make them, but I think I made a huge mistake in wanting you to have hair. So it's not becoming. No.
But like I said, we now understand why you bald.
Trying to let y'all know. Y'all try to come for me. Don't come for me.
She gave you these lips, dude. Look.
What's the guy named that owned not owned McDowell's, but the dude Daryl? Ain't that his name? She was dating Daryl.
The son.
Is that his name?
Are you talking about the movie?
I knew. That's who hair you got.
Yeah.
Wasn't the name Daryl?
Yeah.
Boy, you better give me all kinds of popcorn for today. I got all my stuff today.
She broke up with me.
Okay, why does he look like James Brown all of a sudden?
This is where his hair went.
When he shook like that, he looked like James Brown. There you go.
Why
James
you look
Brown.
like the dude in the barbershop? There they go. There they go. Every time we start talking about boxing.
Gotta bring up that Joe Frazier.
Y'all gotta go bring Rocky Marciano.
I'm trying to tell you, it matches my beard. It matches my beard.
Rocky Marciano.
Lorenzo.
Yes.
No.
It ain't gonna work. It ain't gonna work.
No. It ain't working. No.
It's twerking.
All right, let me go get the stuff they take off with the glue. Let me see if I can put that.
Let me help you. I'm gonna be program director for a minute. How about that? Bam, and he's out. When you get your life back together, you come back. Otherwise, don't you show back up in here.
He ain't gonna be back anytime soon.
Up in here. I'm so mad. Why did his hair look like the beard I had?
Ooh. There he is.
Sir, you don't need that. You have your own.
But if I grew it?
That's too long.
Duck Dynasty.
I'll be ZZ Top.
You'll be banned again. Please take that off. You're making me have a hot flash. I was already flashing on my own.
You gotta play producer again, don't you? Oh, there he is.
Goodness gracious. Because Lorenzo... Yeah. So listen, I apologize. I apologize publicly for coming at you about your hair not growing and suggesting you wear a man piece. I apologize. I apologize.
Tell us we don't have fun on the FIYAH Show.
You missed that part.
Please don't ever never do that again.
I don't like when they come for me.
SISTER say you just need your glasses on, Santa Claus.
Oh, don't let me do that now.
Please don't.
Okay, I won't.
Are we gonna start spelling her name out now? SISTER.
That's a her and him thing. She calls him MISTER, Mister. You know why she call him that? You didn't come to the Black Nativity play. The Black Nativity play that we did.
He did.
No. You went. You was at both of them. You were there. Okay, so you remember Lorenzo had on his hat? He had on a hat, and he was looking like Mister from The Color Purple.
I know.
So that's why
he did look like Mister.
That's why my mom and daughter call him MISTER, Mister.
Back to the I don't like that my side is hurting because I laughed at you guys so much.
Your side hurting because you ate them cookies. That's a thorn in your side. You ate them hot cookies.
Someone just stepped on his foot.
Hurt. You was like Paul. Paul said it was good that I was afflicted. You were afflicted because you ate them cookies. The Lord wants you to remember that you ate them cookies you weren't supposed to have. Yeah,
I'm done. I'm bye.
What flavor were they?
Chocolate stolen.
Chocolate stolen? The best kind. 5 finger.
Oh my God.
Stolen chip.
$3.99.
Oh Lord, I can't.
Listen, y'all, we got 10 more minutes before we get out of here. Look, I don't know what it is, but I'm having like multiple flashes, and it's causing my forehead to sweat, and
You put that? Are you putting the men on pause again?
Them men is on pause. You hear me? Them men is on pause. Pause mean they can resume. Them is you flashing too?
No, I'm just trying to help you. Go ahead.
He's going through menopause.
Tap it off.
You know what?
I need a hush because my head's starting to shine.
You're sweating too?
Look at that shine.
You gotta see. You need see. Go like me.
No, I can't. I can't do it, man. I can't do it.
You can't let it go.
Ted Pendergrass said, I think I better let it go.
I don't like when Michael, you good, but I don't like when the dudes have the George Jefferson.
Yeah.
And still be trying to grow the hair on the side and wear a hat. It was it was a supervisor at my job. He wore a hat every day. And I was like, okay, I'm figuring because the work that we were doing, he out in the sun, whatever. So I'm like, okay, cool. Until one day
he took it off.
He took that hat off.
Oh, looking like Tom Landry.
I was like, yo, I didn't. And I just walked away.
I don't like it. I don't like when they Chico Beaning. Have you seen Chico Bean here?
Chico Bean?
95 South.
Oh, yeah. Oh. His brain starts back here. Yeah.
He got the Stevie Wonder.
Oh.
Wonder where that hairline is.
Where that hairline is back here. And the crazy part is like because he always wore hats.
I wonder where that hairline is.
He always wore hats, and I'm like, then he can't. I said, what is he doing? What is he doing? Oh my Lord!
My mama daughter said we having tropical moments because of that hair you had on. That hair that triggered me back to that day that I was wearing that beard. I don't know what happened. Let me tell you something. These beards be looking nice, especially when they wear, kept manicured and trimmed up. But I was apologetic to everybody that I didn't say, oh, that beard is nice. Don't ever shave that off, baby, because that beard was hot. Let me tell you something. That beard was hot. I thought I had been bad.
I'm forced to go off topic. I have to go off topic before we get off the air. Lorenzo.
That wouldn't be you if you did.
Were you part of that fiasco that New York City the other night when they had that fight out at Times Square?
I wasn't part of it, but I saw it.
I don't like it. That's gonna be my I don't like. I don't like that they shut down Probably the most powerful intersection in the United States for that lame fight.
No. Let me tell you this, because you haven't been to New York in a while. It's normally shut down, period, because there's no walking room over there. So what they do, they shut it all the way down. Where the hell on that?
Pop, pop, pop.
Them fans. What that line at? Pop.
You know what? All right, SISTER. I see you going in SISTER. No problem. It's all good. Anyway, so what they did, they shut it down, but they shut down where it was near the police station. That's what nobody really paid attention to. So that's the only place they could shut it down is where NYPD is.
Oh.
And they put the barriers around so nobody could come. But outside the barriers, nothing but boys in blue.
Really?
And they was making sure. But that was the first time ever that it was ever done that they actually had a boxing match outside in New York
I don't
City.
like it.
But the fights, I didn't even see the Canelo fight, to be honest. I saw what's his name?
Oh, it was an organized fight. I thought it was like a fight.
Yeah, organized fight. Yeah. No. It was whatever his name is, Garcia, but he lost, so it don't matter.
Did you see he came out in the Batmobile?
In the Batmobile, yes.
and
I still lost.
I gave up on boxing a long time ago. And when I said, look at this dude coming out with a Batmobile. I hope he loses.
And he lost. And he lost.
I cannot.
And he lost.
A guy wearing pink shorts.
I'm done. We have 5 minutes. I just want to run down a few things that I want you guys to do that y'all listening to us. I need y'all to go and vote for Miss Yielded and Antoine Hilton. Go, www.gospelsoundmusicawards.org. Vote. Miss Yielded is in 2 categories. Antoine is in 1 category. Go vote. And also, we nominated. We're gonna be nominated. I know we are. So get prepared to start voting for Anointed Radio Network. We're gonna be voted for Internet Station of the Year for the Stellar Awards. Also, Antoine Hilton will be on that ballot as well for the Stellar Award for Rap Hip Hop Song of the Year.
Yeah,
I don't want nothing to do with it.
I don't want nothing to do with it.
Because it's coming to summertime, and you know, you ladies out there, you men out there that need to go out there, unbig your back. Go down to Jadal's. Call Jadal's Total Body Spa.
Oh, I know her.
832-449-8749. Let me repeat that number again. It is 832-449-8749. Go unbig your back, or keep it the same size and just tone up everything else. All right, there. I'm done. Go ahead, Michelle.
I don't know about you.
Oh, one more thing. Hold on, Mike. One more thing. She sold out on her books at the conference that she went to last week. And if you didn't get your copy of Renewed, go get your copy. It's on Amazon. Go purchase it. I'm telling you, it would change your life. And I know she don't like me talking about it, but who cares?
A box of them came in the mailbox today.
It came? Book. Okay.
It's a 60-day journal, Michael, to journal.
I know.
Go journal, Michael.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, boy.
You know what?
I don't know about y'all, but I
get her out of here.
I personally like being
part of
the Big Back Nation.
You said what, Michael?
I said I personally like being part of the Big Back Nation.
Well, that's
Michael,
what I said.
You lost so much weight. Stop telling this story.
Look, stay the same and tone up. That's it. You can stay the same size and tone up. That's all it is.
Eat less, do more.
Eat less, but somebody told me that I need to eat more vegetables, some more green stuff. So, you know, I put it in a shake and let it. You know, I go to that smoothie spot and just make a green something and just.
You know, Lorenzo, it's crawfish season down here.
I know. I got to get down there, man. So somebody can teach me how to eat crawfish because I have no idea how you got to eat crawfish.
I got you, bro. I got you.
You see that?
Somebody got the green going on. Somebody got green going on. Okay, so somebody
drinking that Hulk juice again?
Somebody took a piece of lettuce and just put it in the blender. Okay, I got you.
Ooh, yum.
This tastes so leafy.
Put some of that slap your mama in it.
Oh, it's the best thing ever. Mike, need to journal. All right, Mike. Did you get a book? Did you have a book?
I haven't gotten my book yet. I'm supposed to get an autographed book.
Okay, so I'm gonna let you know when to purchase the book, and you could get it autographed and signed. Okay.
Okay, I'll get my autographed copy over lunch.
Okay. I guess y'all going to the oyster bar.
Oysters. Oh,
oyster bar.
Over
that
oysters.
place is closed.
They got another one I want to go to. It's in Memorial City.
Okay, we'll talk about that later, guys. We are like 20 seconds left in the show. We 20 seconds left in the show. Green unbigs you. Okay, green unbigs. Okay. Money.
They unbloat your belly.
Money. Greenbacks, they call it. Greenbacks. That money.
I want
that greenback will unbig your back for real. I'm trying to tell you.
Before we get off the air.
Lorenzo, I was trying to show you my hair is the same color as yours.
Yep. Wow. You trying to be like me.
She turning red again. She turning red again.
She trying to be old like me, y'all. It's all good though. No problem. Listen, y'all, my birthday is coming up in December. I will be in the Vegas streets if anybody want to join me.
You just skipped the whole 90 years of the calendar. How you got all the way to December?
Look, y'all, my birthday coming up next April, so y'all better be ready. Yielded. I know.
Don't even worry about when my birthday is. Don't worry about it.
Yielded birthday.
You know, went to the end of the year. You all the way on the calendar 1 month before this.
He was
11 months away.
Serious as a heart attack when he said that too. Look, y'all, my birthday coming up in December.
Listen, I'm just saying. I mean, hey,
Lorenzo, what just happened? What happened just now? Let's really see. What just happened? When?
What happened?
Do we need to get you a telemed visit or something? What just happened?
His brain went.
To your brain.
I think it was my piece, my man piece that burned my hair, my follicles or something. I don't know.
Are you hungry? Your blood sugar low?
Oh, I am starving right now. I'm about to leave y'all in a second.
Do you need lunch? Can y'all cash app him $LowCat manager?
There you go. If y'all love me like y'all say y'all love me, $LOKATT. That's my cash app. That's $LOKATT.
Just type that on the screen. Because clearly you need some lunch, child, because something is the matter. I don't know what happened just now.
I'm just saying, I don't like it. But they could there you go, $.
Okay, before we get off the air.
Because
hit me up.
I'm gonna hit all y'all up next week, Tuesday, on the next episode of the FIYAH Show. I hope I'm saying this for everybody. We love you all you Fire Nights, especially the regulars. You need some green coffee. She spelled coffee wrrong.
She put
that's how he said.
Coffee. That says cold. Call KAW. There you go.
I love my coffee.
We'll have some coffee. We'll see.
I like my coffee. It is 3
minutes. I love you guys.
Let me tell y'all something. Every time Lorenzo picked me up from the airport, I had coffee. So y'all can talk about coffee all y'all want to.
Let them know.
What's that sign say?
Coffee and a kindergarten sign. But hey.
What's that sign say?
It said
I'm in the 3rd grade.
It said yielded.
Look, come here.
They said first impressions. And my first impressions made a good impact on her because she said I had to take them and teach them. So now she's teaching me.
Yeah. His first impression spoke juvenile delinquent.
So she took me under her wing.
There you go. Crazy loves crazy.
Exactly. She took
Crazy
me under her wing.
recognizes crazy.
Michael, if you ever seen a mama talk through her teeth, I said, if you don't put that sign down, I'm not getting in that car.
You got the teeth talk?
Yeah, put that down. I'm talking about like he had the best sign in the world. He got it up through the sky roof. Arms all the way up, sign just as kindergarten as it want to be. I was so mad.
Hey, Thugger.
Kool-Aid smile.
Thugger, why you ain't saying nothing tonight, Thugger?
Gospel gangster, gospel thug. She in the room. Look, she don't never say nothing.
I just happened to look down and see.
Look, Lorenzo. Yeah. She used to not saying nothing. She don't say nothing when I text her. She don't answer when I call. So that's her MO. That's her modus operandi. Yeah.
Operandi. Okay.
Her modus operandi. Yeah. So this would be a good time. This would be a good time to end the show, so I can call her right now because her phone in her hand. How about that?
We on overtime right now.
Well, how about that? Let's end the show right now. All right. You know what? Right. Thank you guys. Go ahead and end the show. Miss Yielded in the show.
Love, peace, and hair grease for that man piece you just had on.
Peace.
If y'all want to see the man piece that I had on, y'all gotta rewatch the show. I might pop up next week with it.
Y'all cash app him so we can get him a real man piece. I want to see. We're gonna do a quick weed, a 27 piece on Lorenzo head. He gonna get a pixie cut. We doing it, y'all. Next show.
You know what? But y'all can cash app me. I'm about to go to the pizza spot.
You about to go to the pizza?
I'm about to go
get
to
a
the pizza spot.
He's gonna get him a slice, 2 slices.
Yes, you already know.
A Seneca Sicilian slice.
A Seneca Sicilian slice.
I like the pizza by Antoine's with they got shrimp pizza.
All right, we're working overtime. I'll see y'all next week. Love you.
Peace. Let's get
See
out
y'all
of
next
here.
week. Like and share. See you next week.
Ooh, it's the FIYAH Show, hosted by Yielded. Turn up the radio if you feel it. We gon' talk, we gon' laugh and hear music. Whatever you gon' need for your